me. What's up, y'all? Yeah. Let me move y'all around like that. There we go. What's good, y'all? Miss E, what's up, yo?
Hey, Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year to everyone in the chat, everybody that's coming through. You know what I'm saying? Pull up a seat. We about to start getting into this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? This is season 2 of Sports Talk. You know what I'm saying? With Black and Chill. Our host up top is Miss E. You know what I'm saying? As you didn't know, we brought her along. She's our little person that keeps the topics going along and keeps us on track so we won't lose time and focus. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's
Welcome.
where we at.
Man. Happy New Year, Miss E.
Happy New Year, Jill. Hope your New Year's was well.
I'm here. I made it. I
You
made
made
it.
it.
We made it.
We all made it. Made
You
it to the
know,
other side.
right,
Damn
exactly.
right.
So happy 2024 to everybody that's out there, everybody that's going to catch us on a rewatch or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The
Absolutely.
funny thing I seen about this thing is we started 2 months ago. We had a fantasy football league. Shout out to the Trap House. We started a Trap House Fantasy Football League 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mhm.
I would have never thought that my two co-hosts would have been the two finalists at the end of it all, fighting it out for the championship. Um, Shout out to Sam Bell. What up? Yeah, man. I would have never thought about it, and then when I seen it, I was like, "Yo, perfect time to bring season 2 back." You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Chop it up with you two guys about the fantasy football guy. You know that'd be the first thing on our topics tonight is the
Well, I
fantasy
would have to
football.
say, Chilltown. I didn't expect you. Well, I didn't know who I was gonna have. Actually, I wouldn't say I wouldn't expect you. I'm gonna say
Mhm.
this. I didn't know who I was gonna have in the finals, but I definitely at the beginning foresaw myself as being in the end, you know, because that was just what I was like, I went in there, I was doing my homework, and I just went in with the mindset like, win, lose or draw, I'm gonna be, somewhere, as being the ones,
Well,
but you saw me. I played my position well.
I
hey,
tell you one
Miss
thing.
E. Hey, look. Miss E got the best poker face, man. She got the best poker face.
No,
Miss
honestly,
E.
it was my first time doing a fantasy football, but I did do my homework. I did my research every
I
week,
agree.
and I
Even during the
looked at the
draft,
players. I was on it,
even during the
like
draft, you put in work.
That's what I was about to say. Miss E wanted to join the fantasy football league because she never did it before. But
Hmm.
what she did was she did her homework. She actually went out, figured out what fantasy was about, figured out how to
Hmm.
draft players, what she needed to do to build a team, and you are talking to the first annual Trap House Fantasy Football Champion right there at the
Dun,
top of the
dun, dun,
screen.
dun, 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 dun. The champ is here.
She
The
worked her
champ
way
is
out.
here.
2 months ago, we'll start with 2 months ago. 2 months ago, we started to decide about this. It was supposed
Mhm.
to be how many teams? Hold on, let me
I think it
look
was
at it.
originally 10. It was originally 10.
It was originally 10, right? Was it
hmm
Hmm.
10?
Hmm.
Right. And we was building. We was building. And
Hmm.
shout out to my man Tony C. And
Yep.
stand on business. He shut it down from week one. You know what I'm saying? So he jumped out of it. And after that, it was kind of hard to find people to join. But
hmm
we figured it out. We ran with whoever we went with. Everybody chipped in $20 to the pot.
hmm
It worked out to be
Hmm.
$260. We decided that we didn't want to do any first, second, or third place prizes. We wanted it to be whoever won took it all.
hmm
I
Right.
like that. Give me all
So
the money.
just take all the money. And we
Hmm.
fought through. We went through a lot of stuff. I went through my fantasy just went downhill. because once Aaron Rodgers got hurt, I didn't have Aaron Rodgers, but I had the supporting cast of Aaron
Yep.
Rodgers. And once he got hurt, my my fantasy just went down the tubes. I had to, what I'm saying, dig in every week. I would trade in players in and out, stuff like
You were
that.
gaining points
Mhm.
though at the end. You were definitely gaining points.
Yeah, because I kind of
Oh yeah.
started focusing on like, I kind of figured out like, I'm gonna have to do something because the
Hmm.
players that I had, they wasn't going to be producing. So I had to kind of work my way out of it. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So
Hmm.
I was trying to work my way out of it, but I think I dug myself in too much of a hole between the first 4 weeks and I
Hmm.
couldn't get
Hmm.
back. And the
You
shout
definitely
out
put in
to
some work on the you put in some work on the waiver wire too. But don't forget about that.
oh yeah. And I didn't feel bad because I did do a money trade, which kind of took care of my payment for the pot. So I didn't
Hmm.
really spend anything as far as the fantasy because I got my money right back. I traded one of my players right to Skull. He paid me for him, and it kind of worked out for me. So shout out to Wendell. I would have
Shout out
thought
to
that
them.
I thought he was going to be the one that was going to win it all. I
Yeah,
really
I thought
thought
it was gonna
Wendell
be
was
him and
going to
V.
be the one that won it all. He sizzled out towards the end.
Yep.
His team really sizzled out towards the end. The beginning of the season, he was out in the races, man. Let
Hmm.
me look at it.
Undefeated for like 10 straight weeks. Undefeated for like 10 straight weeks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back through the weeks. Here we
And
go.
I can tell you what I saw from the outside because I can tell you this. I was if you look at the whole league as a total, I was the one that myself and of course Steph who did any kind of waiver wires or traded the least.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. No, y'all wasn't active on the waiver wire, but
Yeah, I was
I think
active. I was
So so
Once Miss
so
E got the hang of her team and how to pull
I
play, because
stood by my team.
well, I'm gonna tell you right now, Miss E had, in my opinion, I think she picked up the number one waiver wire or like undrafted player. She picked up the wide receiver from the Rams,
Yeah. Nobody had
the Hawaiian dude.
nobody had looked at him or even got him, and I grabbed him.
yeah.
Snatched his ass up and she rode him down. She rode him down to the wire and crossed the finish
I
line. That was an
definitely did.
excellent
Yeah.
pickup. And the dude from Kansas City. And the dude from Kansas City.
Yeah.
Who?
The rookie, Rashid Rice.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know
she picked
what?
him
And
up
I
too.
and I put I kicked him off my team. I had him,
Yep.
but he wasn't producing out the first 2 weeks, so I had to get rid of him.
Yeah.
So
Once
Yeah.
once
But
nobody once
I
nobody
paid
else on
attention. I paid
Patrick
attention
Mahomes' team could catch the ball, that was Rashid Rice took over. Like Tony was dropping the ball, Kelsey was all tied up, and Rashid
Mhm.
Rice was the only dude that was catching the ball in Kansas City. So
And he
yeah,
Miss E
became
was
number one.
Miss E had the broom up there, man. She just sweeping up all these free agents. Like, oh, this one looks nice. Just
But
come on to the team.
I was
Get
hmm
paying
on board.
attention.
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah. You definitely paying attention. I started paying attention towards the middle of the season, and I'll tell y'all now, it will not go down again like this next season, man. I will
There was some
not go out
curveballs. We
like
talked
that, man.
about that. There was some
Yeah,
curveballs, man. There was some curveballs.
towards the middle of the season when certain players knew that there wasn't going to be a chance. Yo, you know who came back hard and it was surprising? King
Coffee.
Ken, man.
Oh, King Ken.
Yo,
Yeah,
King
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ken. Yo,
Yeah,
cuz
yeah.
you got to remember the first week in the draft, he let the computer draft the rest of his go through his draft and he ended up with like four quarterbacks or something like that. It
Dude, he had
was it
Lamar
was
Jackson.
crazy.
And Lamar
Huh?
Jackson. He had
Yeah,
Lamar
but he
Jackson.
had like he didn't have no other players. He had four quarterbacks. Like his whole lineup was messed up
Yeah, I
out the
think him
gate.
and Wendell have four quarterbacks.
And
Both of
then
them did.
he had to maneuver and he ended up in the top he ended up in the top 10, the top 4,
It was a lot of
right? Let
good
me see.
matchup. It was a lot of good
There's a lot
matchups
of
out
good
there too.
matchups.
I thought it would have been V and Wendell at the end.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
but a lot of players sizzled
Those
out.
two held the they held down the first and the second position back and back.
I think V went
Yeah,
on a run. He had like I think he won like 7 games in a row
yeah. Him
going
and
into the
Wendell.
playoffs.
Wendell was undefeated for like 6 weeks in a row. I think.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think Sko was the first one to beat him. I think Sko was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
first person to beat him.
yeah.
Oh yeah, don't forget about that.
Hmm.
Skull was the first one to beat him. You guys actually had an issue with the trades because Miss
Yes.
E. You remember
Not an
this?
issue. I
It
got
With
wasn't the trade. It wasn't the trade. It was the fact that she dropped Jonathan Taylor and I picked him up. Miss
right,
E had no issue with my trade. She had an issue with me picking up Jonathan Taylor off the waiver wire.
and look at that. At the end, it
and I
came
told you
down
it
to
would
you
not
two.
work in your favor in the end.
You know, I, what I say, Black. Then I say, hey, I said Miss E called it, man. I said Miss E called it. She called it.
Yeah,
I remember I was in the middle of running a half marathon and it was on Tay's live. We was talking about it. She was like, "That's okay." She was like, "That's okay. It's gonna come back to
yeah,
get you. It's gonna come back to
for
get you."
real. We got down to the final third of
There was
the.
a lot of little weapons that were trying to be formed against me, but they never
Oh,
prospered.
because after
Hey,
the
hey, look,
final,
hold on, Black. Hold on, Black. Before you jump in,
yeah,
before you jump into it, so let me because there was a lot of trades going on, and I think Miss E got another two good trades on her team. She got the dude from Cleveland, the Jerome Ford dude,
I think
and she
Steph
got the
gave him
dude.
Ford, right? Jerome Ford.
Yeah, I don't know how she got Ford, but she also got my man from Buffalo too, the
Steph
running
Okay.
checked
back.
out.
Okay,
I
so
think Steph was checked out
Cook,
since first
Cook,
week.
Cook, I got from Yante when Yante
Hmm.
was giving up all his players because he left,
Yeah,
and
that was
Yep.
everybody grabbed something. So we're gonna talk about that.
that
How
was
did
the
you get
third.
anybody from Tay?
That was the third
Hmm.
way through the season when we're in the
Okay,
home
so
stretch.
everybody got something from Tay.
Yeah,
Then
Oh yeah,
what happened
and
was
Sko.
the only other individual, the only other person that I traded with was Steph. Now,
right.
how
Hmm.
many other people traded with another person on the fantasy team? Yeah, you guys
I
had
think I
so
traded
And
with damn near everybody. I
so
traded with
you
damn near
but you
everybody.
guys
I'm,
had such an issue with two females trading
I made
Not
one
me.
trade.
players when you guys traded so many
Not
players,
me.
I made one
I had
trade.
to. I
Whoa.
had to trade my number one run. My actually, sorry, my number two
But you don't
running
see
back,
anything
Nick
biased
Chubb.
with that. With you making y'all making such a big deal about me and Steph making a trade when you and Blackout and you guys made so many
Oh, now
trades and so
I made
many
I made
men
I
on
made
the
one I
fantasy.
made one trade. That's it. I
Hmm.
made one trade. I made a trade with Skull in the first week, and that was it. I didn't
Right,
trade
and
with
I
no.
remember
I'm,
Blackout because you tried to make more trades and nobody took your trades, and then
I
you
had
said
two
forget it. You
quarterbacks.
said
I
forget
had
it.
three
I'll get it out the
quarterbacks
mud,
out
and
there.
you started
Nobody
pulling
wanted them,
players
so
from
I had to get it out the
mhm.
mud.
Yeah, I remember.
I made trades with Tree. I made trade with Tay. I made trades with Sko. I made trades with Coffee. The only one that wouldn't trade with me, I think Miss E shot down one of my trades too. Um, and I think Wendell didn't trade with me either because I was trying to get his tight end because I had Kirk Cousins. He was like, "Nope, I'm keeping what I got." So I made trades with everybody, and I only made trades because my players got hurt for the
Facts,
season.
Wendell. I played to win, so what's the problem, right?
No problem
Yeah,
here.
but
I got no problem. No problem.
I
Miss
don't
E
have no
winning the whole
problems
damn thing.
there. I have no problems. We are we are wrapping it up. It came through to the home stretch. Once it turned into the playoffs, I checked out.
Hmm.
I was in the bottom tier. It was no need for me to keep moving on. You guys was definitely I was keeping an eye on what was going on. You know what I'm saying? You guys were definitely fighting it out. You and Miss E and V had a tight battle,
Hmm.
and she came out of that one. And I was like, damn, she gonna take it to the end.
Yep.
And I didn't think you was gonna beat Wendell, man. But Wendell's
Yeah, that
team
was a.
sizzled out towards the end.
He lost his tight end for the season too. The same one I was trying to get. The dude from
Yeah,
Minnesota. He got hurt for the year.
yeah, he sizzled out
Hawkinson.
towards.
He got and his team just kind of his team did fizzle out.
They
They
fizzled
didn't they
out
didn't score
towards
as
the
many
end.
points. When I looked at the
Shout out to
matchup, I
my
was like,
players. Shout out to my players. We had injuries, but you know what? My players stood. They every week they came out on
hmm
the field. You know, every week,
yeah,
even though they were on on the injury list and all of that, they always
hmm
came back out on the field. And you know what? When they did come out on the field, they produced. They
yeah.
put up numbers.
They definitely put in the work. They definitely put in the work. My team, I was like, oh man, I said, I'm thinking the 49ers against I think it was the Commanders they played last week. I'm like, oh
Mm.
man, these dudes gonna walk all over Washington. What happens? McCaffrey don't even play the third and the fourth quarter. I'm like, all right. I see Miss E
Yeah.
team just climbing up in points. I'm like, all right, I think it's time to tell Miss E she got this thing in the bag. Let me take a shot
I
of
saw
white
you.
henny and call it
I
a
saw
night.
you doing the towel early. I was like, hold up. I said, I'm not gonna say that yet. I'm not gonna do that
Nah,
because I know with football, anything is possible. Just like within
mhm.
basketball, like it comes down to the wire. So I never, want to count my eggs, before they hatch. I know that
Shit.
they're always a possibility. However, even with still saying that, I saw myself at the end with the trophy. I'm not gonna cap you guys. No
I
cap.
was like,
For
I was
real.
like, bartender, top, wrap me up. My check is good here. I'm out of here.
For real.
It was fun though,
You
Miss E. You definitely made the league fun the entire season, and as the rookie of the year and as the champion, you deserve all the
Mm-hmm.
flowers, all the flowers.
For
Thank
real.
you. Thank you.
For
It was
real.
fun. I had a lot of fun, especially the going back and forth. And it's interesting because I learned too that like with even with the games that I lost, there was a lot of games I would have won because I had the points on the bench. But that's just how it is in fantasy.
hmm
So
Yeah, you definitely put it, and you only lost four. You only lost four games. I mean, you won 10.
yeah, but I think I would have won like at least, like either two or three or more of those games out of those four I lost because
Yeah,
I had those points on my bench.
yeah, you went on a run at
There's
the right
literally
time
only
too.
one week that I know for sure that um I was gonna lose because I didn't have an extra tight end. I never had that
hmm
week that I had a bye week and my tight end was out. I never had another extra tight end, and so the points
Yeah,
were low. So that hurt me.
yeah, that's definitely we definitely need to run it back next year because I think you ain't gonna be a rookie no more, Miss E. You ain't gonna have no rookie jitters. You gonna walk in with the belt over your shoulder, like, all right, who wants some? Let's let's
But
let's
I
get
also
it.
noticed too something else with the picks.
hmm
Like normally, like with even like watching how people do the opening picks and how picks go. First of all, the opening picks did not go how when I watched how everybody else's opening picks supposed to go. Ours did not go that way. Okay, even when I did the
hmm
simulation, it didn't go that way. So that was interesting. I learned that, and I'm sure even when we run it back next year, this year, whatever, it's not going to go the same way. And
Oh
then
no.
because people are probably going to still do the same thing, jump out,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
it didn't even
I,
matter. I noticed that even with that being said, it didn't matter because people who got the last picks ended up really having good teams. Like Tay had last picks and he had good teams. Who Wendell had
hmm
last picks and he had good teams, and I think King
hmm
Ken had last picks and he still ended up having some good players.
Yeah. Yeah. I can tell you Patrick Mahomes is not getting drafted first next year. That's for sure.
Oh yeah,
That's for sure.
I'm not falling for that mess no more, man. No man. Call
Four
Coffee messed that
quarterbacks went
whole
first,
draft
man.
up, man. Coffee messed that
And
draft
then
up.
he then he traded him. Then he traded
Then he
Patrick
traded
Mahomes.
him. Yeah, they ain't traded him.
Yeah, but he
That's
got. I
crazy.
mean, technically, he got C.J. Stroud. I mean, he got a. He
He wanted
actually he
yeah,
actually
he
won in
wanted
that trade.
CJ Stroud, yeah. He
Who?
wanted
He
CJ
won in that
Stroud.
trade.
Who
He
Well,
wanted
won that
CJ
trade.
Stroud?
congratulations to Miss
Oh,
E. I'm about to pay you out right now. And after I pay you out, I just want to
dun,
know,
dun, 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 dun,
what are
dun,
you
dun, dun.
going to do with your cash payout?
Money, 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 money,
You get it?
money.
Not yet. Hang on.
Some people got to have it.
King Kim is that? I mean, not King Kim. Poodle. McBride. I had McBride.
Who was a fucking beast. He was a
Yeah, he
beast,
was. He was
especially
good.
when Kyler Murray came back. Miss E had Josh Allen and James Cook.
He said,
Josh
"What
Allen
you
and
when
James.
he said what shoe you buying with that money, man?"
There's
Oh,
so much shit
I
coming
just
out in
got it now.
2024.
He said, "What shoe are you
I just
when
got
do
it
and
blackout.
and I just want to know what you're gonna do with the cash. When do answer what shoe you gonna buy with the cash?"
What shoe I'm gonna buy? Um,
Miss E got
um,
everything, man. Miss E got all the heat over there. She don't need no more sneakers.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's funny because no, I don't know. I might because I might just save it, like just, or I might get like because I do. I know the breads are coming up, or I could do a reach back and get those power puffs.
Oh,
Mm, you
mm.
wouldn't be wrong either way.
Yeah, yeah.
You wouldn't be wrong either way.
Either way, good decision.
So, I mean, if I really wanted to spend it on some shoes, that's what I would probably do. I would either reach back or get the power puffs. Actually, you know what? Take that back because as
Uh oh.
much as I like the power puffs, I've been really eyeing the St. Patrick's Day dunks, especially because my birthday is in March.
Ooh.
I
So
got reach.
I kind of like
The green
them.
pair with that fancy suede.
Yeah.
You ain't wrong.
So I kind of been eyeing those. So I mean, and I've been eyeing those a lot longer. So I don't know. I'm debating. I don't really. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I really need like two those color like you know SB dunks. So it would be one or
Which
the
ones
other.
you missing, Miss E? Which power puffs did you get? Did you get any of them? Which ones
I
did you
didn't get
get?
any of them.
Any of them?
But the green
Mm,
was the
Okay.
only one I wanted, anyways.
Yeah, I think that's the
okay.
best pair in my opinion.
So I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about that. Could be that.
Yeah,
I already
man.
got
Those
the
I
bread,
Udos. I got the
those bread
Udos.
fours,
I
those
got
bread
the
fours looking
Udos
nice though.
window already. I have Udos.
Those bread fours looking nice though. They looking nice.
Yeah, those well the bread fours are gonna be
what is
a
it? The
cup anyways,
reimagine?
and with me, I'm gonna get
Yeah,
GS. So it's gonna be probably like what 160, 180. I don't know, somewhere
And
around
what
there.
are they?
it's
What are they?
easy.
Leather?
Leather,
Hmm.
leather breads, bro. Leather breads.
Yeah, I might have to get those.
That's like the only right now. That's the only sneaker that I need. All that I know of that's coming out next year. That's the only one I know
Me
that I need.
me too. Same chill for this year. You mean next year? This year, chill.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry,
Yeah, I'm
sorry. Yep. Happy New Year. We in 2024. My bad. Yep.
right. I'm gonna get back in my bag this year before you know Christmas time come back around again. Because Christmas time I gotta shut it down, man. These kids be wanting too much, man. So
So much
can't
stuff
buy
came
no
out
shoes.
around Christmas time too.
Yeah. No, but
So much
I
stuff.
like really. That's the only for 2024. Like my eye is on. That's the only one of my eye is on. For the entire year. I don't really. I'm not too much excited about anything that's like coming out. Plus, it's so funny. Scott was talking to my friend Bree. I was like, like I'm at the point where I have so many shoes, and I don't even, not only do I not wear them, but it's like I haven't even got a chance to wear a lot of them. So
Yeah, you
it,
start getting selective now. You know
yeah,
what I
so
mean? So.
Preaching to the choir. Preaching to the choir.
Hmm.
20. That's why
Hmm.
2024 is so
exactly, that's
skinny
what
to
she said
me.
too. And hey, chill. Those are her exact words. Preaching to the choir.
Hey,
I was
Yeah.
hey, salute the Bree, man. I got like 4 Bree hoodies in my closet right now. So salute the Bree. She always keep me laced up with the MF Doom hoodies and
yes,
stuff. So that's the folks right
yes.
there.
Shout out to my boo Bree.
No doubt. Word up,
She
So
on my head
man.
top though, Miss E. She on my head top. She said if I don't come down to the Was it the Just Maxon that they do?
Yes.
She said she gonna take a trip to the Bay and smack me around. So I gotta be on
There
my
you
p's and
go.
q's and get down
You have to pull
Pull out.
up. You
Pull
have to
up.
there. Yeah,
pull up. This year is the year. Don't sleep.
I
Pull.
ain't gonna let this one slip through the cracks. I ain't got no excuse. No excuse. I'll be
Okay.
there
Okay. Now you're gonna keep your word now, right? Tell you done said it to me. Now you're gonna keep your
My
word,
word is my
right?
bond. My word is my
Okay.
bond. Blackout is my
All right. Well,
witness.
we
The
see you
people in
then.
the
We see
chat's my
you
witness.
we see you in
Come
a
on,
couple months here down here.
for sure.
Yeah, man. So yo, it's been a fun fantasy football season. Um,
And I appreciate you guys. Thank
that's
you
what I
for
said. I
the
appreciate you
thank you for
guys.
the winnings and the fun competition. I thank everyone that was involved, and I appreciate it. It was dope, and like I said, I learned a lot. It was exciting and just dope to be a part of it and to come out at the end and win. You know, I appreciate you guys.
There you go, man. And this is
We hear you,
next
champ.
year
We hear
will
you,
be
champ.
even better. I'm trying to think of
Tree
I'm
said,
trying to think of like a
"Thank you, Tree.
way
He'll see me
instead
next
of
season." And, okay, you gonna
instead
be in the finals next season, Tree? Okay, I'll see you in the finals next season.
I'm trying to think of a new way for us to decide the draft order instead of just spinning the wheel. You know what I'm saying? You know, fantasy football, they make you do like weird things just to get the draft order. So I'm trying to figure out a way that we can do something where we're all online, other than just spin the wheel to kind of figure out next year's draft order.
But
You
how
know what
does
I'm
that
I
saying?
got
work?
a
Okay,
I
let me
got
ask you this:
I
if
got an
you were
idea.
to pick the draft order, how does that still get chosen?
Huh?
How do they choose? If okay, say like if you
Because
say,
usually they do like races, foot races. Whoever come in first, second, or third, they'll do free throws. Who hit the most free throws? You know what I'm
I
saying?
got an
Well,
idea, but I don't want nobody to steal it, man. Should I just share it right now?
well, if you
I
share it
got
right
an idea.
now, it's on tape. So your
All
idea
right,
is
we
safe.
on
You was the
wax.
first. You
We
was
on
the
wax.
first
All right,
one to come up with it.
we on wax, right? So we have 14 teams this year, right?
right?
So
Yes.
I would think of 14 sneaker related questions, and we can have people answer those questions in order. Whoever answers a question in that slot, they get that ranking.
Or
You know what
that's
I'm saying?
pretty
You
good.
spin the wheel, it lands on somebody, and that person gets that question for that slot, right? So
Okay.
if it lands on
Oh,
me and I got the fifth question, if I answer it, I get the fifth slot. If it lands on me and it's for spot number one, and I answer the question, I get spot number one. Whatever, I got to be able to answer the question.
I
Like
got
show
you.
me,
That's
like
fun. I got you.
show me a woman's release. Boom. All right, you answer the question, you get spot number one. It's just an idea. If you
I
hear
got
this
you.
any place else, you might stole my shit.
yeah, we gonna tweak it a little something. We gonna figure it out.
Hmm.
Some
I
type
like
of
it. I like it,
sneaker
Jill.
related battle, some type of thing like that, where we
Yeah.
can battle out for the first draft pick of the
And
fantasy football. You know what
let's
I'm
get it.
saying? And then once we figure that out, because spinning the wheel was cool because that was the first time we did it on the whim. Now we know what it is. We have
Hmm.
time to prepare, and we can
Hmm.
do it a little bit better. I think next year. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And
I
I
agree.
think more people will be willing to join next year because they see how
Hmm.
this year kind of went through without a hitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we can do next year. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
was just kind of trying to.
Technically we had 13 teams because we had one team that was just ran by the computer. So
Yeah,
we'll
right.
have
We
at
had a
least 14
random
spots.
team. Right, right. Yeah, because we didn't have anybody to fill in that slot. So
Hmm.
Qualifies.
so we're gonna figure that all out. We're gonna figure out a way for more people to join. I think we're gonna probably have more people involved next year. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
And
we
then
may have to have two separate leagues, bro. If we get enough people, we may have to have two separate leagues.
I'm telling you, spread the word, because you got to figure out. Um, $20 a head, we get more people in there. It'll be more than $260.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? We have a good time. Maybe we might even think about. I was even thinking about getting a belt. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying?
I love it.
Put up, and
See, I
then
would have a
like,
belt right now.
and then every year, whoever wins, you got to ship the belt to the next person.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it.
You know,
Let's
I'm
get Miss
just
E a belt.
brainstorming.
Let's get Miss E a belt so she could rock it until the
I
next
can
season
model it with
starts.
my
The
nails, right?
championship belt.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
I can
find
hold it,
something to match. You can
model it
match
with
the
my
nails
nails,
with
you
the
know.
belt too.
Hey.
All right. We gonna work on that. We gonna work on getting a trophy for the fantasy, a belt for the fantasy league championship, and then
Man,
like next year, you mail it back to the commissioner,
You're right.
and then we put it back out there again.
I'm
You know
with
what
it.
I'm saying? But you rock with the belt for the whole year, whole summertime. Every time we get on live, you can throw it in everybody's face. Just throw the belt up. You know what I'm
Right.
Now,
saying?
Miss E says you will address me as the champ.
Exactly.
Right. You will address
You
me as the
Call me anything
champion
else, I'm not answering you.
know what I'm
I'm
saying?
known as the champ.
for
All
the
right,
rest
so
of the year.
off of fantasy football into actual real football, because now being that fantasy's over, the playoff
Hmm.
starts now. And Chill wanted to know, like, what's your playoff thoughts? Who do you guys think is going to be going to the championship? You know what I'm saying? While y'all pander on that, I'm gonna put it in the chat real quick and see who they think. You know what I'm saying? Who do you guys think is gonna
Well,
come out of
it's still
the
close.
eat?
It's still close in the AFC right now. I think the AFC still got a couple of loose ends to tie up there because I think it's the Bills that if they
Mm-hmm.
win, they could possibly be the number 2 seed. But if they lose against, I think they got Miami. If they lose to Miami, they could end up being out of the playoffs.
Yeah,
They can go from being number 2 seed or losing and being out of the playoffs.
yeah, that's
So
crazy.
I don't know. And there's
Would
also
I be
the
would I be wrong
go
to
ahead, Miss
say the
E.
would I be wrong to say the Steelers?
Yeah, they're not eliminated.
Well,
Still's not
they,
eliminated yet.
No.
They're still in it.
they're still in it. And who do they play? Are they playing Baltimore?
They're still in it.
I
Who do
think
they play
Pittsburgh.
this week?
I
Who
think
said they
Pittsburgh got
got
Cleveland.
eliminated?
Who they play?
No,
They play
I said
Cleveland.
Steelers are not eliminated. Steelers are not eliminated. They're
They
still in
play
it.
Cleveland.
I think they
Let me
either
look
got
at the
Cleveland or they got Baltimore.
because the thing about Baltimore is they might not even be Lamar might not even play.
Yeah,
You know
sit
what I'm
him.
saying?
They got the number 1 seed wrapped up. Sit him.
Right. So I don't think Lamar will be playing, and like
Let's see.
um
The Ravens.
OBJ's not going to be
They're
playing.
playing the Ravens.
In Pittsburgh or in Baltimore?
Um, it says
Yeah, I think the
if the
Steelers,
Steelers. It says if the Steelers lose to the Ravens, they still qualify for the playoffs, but will need the Jaguars
the
to
Jaguars,
lose
yeah,
to the Titans, the Denver Broncos to beat the Las Vegas Raiders, and the Texans and the Colts game to end in anything but a tie.
god damn. So y'all got to win, basically.
It's only
Y'all got to
like
But
win.
I'm saying
3 or
if we
4
don't win,
games that got playoff
they said
implications.
even if we don't win, we still got a chance. But all that other
Yeah,
shit got to happen.
yeah. You you're going you're gonna need that wish to make that magic spell if y'all lose. But
Miss
the
E, I
thing
think
is,
if Miss E, if the Steelers win, and
Okay.
Buffalo loses,
Uh-huh.
Buffalo's out the playoffs.
Oh.
Buffalo's out the
Mm.
playoffs if the Steelers win.
So then
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
crazy.
saying, but you have a is as a Steeler fan, your best bet was that Lamar and them clinch first place
Yeah.
because they're not going to play Lamar.
If they do, they'll
Odell
play him for one
Beckham,
quarter.
Odell Beckham's not. Yeah, if they do, Odell Beckham's not going to play. Um, the defense might play. Some of
the
the defense might play. A lot of those guys not going to be playing on Baltimore. So Steelers
Nah, they're
might.
gonna play one or two series or 1 or 2
Yeah.
quarters, and they're done. They ain't trying to get nobody hurt.
So
See,
the Steelers.
the thing is about the you guys have to understand about my team with the Steelers and the coach. Depending upon how many players on that team are veteran players,
Hmm.
along with Mike Tomlin, they have a will and a way to pull things out of the ordinary in a clutch time like this, and
Hmm.
they work best when their backup is against the wall. They do unbelievable things through just the what I don't know what he says to them in the locker room, but it puts that fire in them.
Hmm.
When times like this, when they know it's like all or nothing, especially
Yeah.
if he says, "Hey, like, look, dude, like this is what it is. Like, y'all
Hmm.
understand this is all or nothing, right? People play different. I'm just saying
Yeah. True.
they play a little bit
Yeah,
different under those types of situations and scenarios. So, I it,
and, and,
I
and
can
that's
say this:
Tomlin.
if this next game, if they do not
Cool.
win, it's definitely going to come close.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
No, I
one
think
thing.
I
At
think they'll go
least,
in. I think they'll go into Baltimore and beat them. If
yeah, I
Baltimore
think
doesn't
they'll
play
beat them.
their players, yeah, I
Your
can see
wide
Steelers winning that
receivers
game.
playing good, so I think you guys will be all right, man. I think you guys will be all right. But now, if you get a hell of a Josh Allen now,
Hmm.
that messes you guys up, right? Because if Josh
Well,
Allen beats,
the
because
Dolphins are going to be hungry. Dolphins going to be hungry. They just got their ass handed to them by the Ravens, and they
but
got Buffalo coming to Miami to play them.
they're locked in, but they locked in already though.
Not really. I
So
think if Buffalo wins, they
well, they
the
won the
best they can do is
division.
no, they
Yeah,
haven't won a
Miami
division
won the
yet.
division. Yeah, Miami won the division already, so they in. Buffalo is
Miami
fighting for
has
the
the AFC. Miami has the AFC East already won. Is that correct?
yeah. If Buffalo's fighting for second place,
Buffalo's fighting
'cause-
for the number 2 seed, not second place.
oh, so if Buffalo wins, is Miami out?
No. Miami would probably get the number 3 seed at best. Buffalo, if they win, they get the number 2 seed in the playoffs.
So how would they go from number two to out? Because
This the
Miami
number
and
2 seed.
Buffalo is in the same.
Here's
They
the
in the
thing,
same
right?
division.
Here's the playoff picture. Baltimore has the number 1 seed wrapped up, right? Because they're
Right.
overall number 1. Kansas
Right.
City has the number 3 position locked up right now. They can't do no worse than the number 3. They can't get the number 2 seed because Buffalo and Miami is going to decide the number 2 seed. Whoever wins out of Buffalo and Miami gets the number 2 seed in the playoffs.
So all right. So if Buffalo wins,
Hmm.
they go in number two, and Miami goes in number three.
Correct. No. Chiefs is number 3. Period. There's nobody getting the number 3 seed.
So Miami will be what the wild card.
Miami be the wild card. They'll end up going to Jacksonville or going to um let me see, Jacksonville or Kansas City.
Yeah, that
Miami
sounds
can end
right.
up going to Kansas City.
Right. Right. Okay. 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 I got it now. I got it now.
So his and also remember the number 3 seed and the number 5 seed and the AFC is already locked up. The Browns and the Chiefs have the 3 and the 5s locked up. The 2, the 4, and the 6 are the seeds that are up for grabs right now.
Okay. All right. All right. All right.
So
And then in the end,
all those games this weekend, the games this weekend, like the the Colts and the I think it's the
Texans.
Texans.
Yeah,
That's a
that's why
playoff
they were
game.
saying that's why they were saying that. That's why this was saying that it says that even if the Steelers lose, they can still qualify for the playoffs, but they need the Jaguars to lose against the Titans.
Yep.
They need Denver Broncos to beat the Raiders. They
Yep.
need and they need the Texans and the Colts game to end in anything but a tie.
Yep.
So that means that it doesn't matter if the Colts or the Texans, whoever wins or lose on that, they don't even care. It could be a win or loss,
Yeah.
just as long as it's not a tie. Then they good.
Yeah.
And then they need the Broncos to beat the Raiders, and like I said, the Jaguars to lose against the Titans.
Yeah. And Pittsburgh needs Buffalo to lose to Miami.
the Jaguars to lose to the Titans is rough.
Yeah.
Jazz been playing like shit anyway. That's possible.
Yeah. Yeah, it
That's
is.
possible.
So in
Okay,
the end,
so it's not impossible blackout. See, because Chillstown said that's possible
all
too.
right. So in the AFC, we still got a horse race. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yeah.
In the
If
NFC,
you want those,
now who do y'all pick for the NFC?
oof. Another division, another conference that's um that's up in the mix because we still haven't figured out who's gonna be the NFC East champion because the
That's true.
Eagles and the Cowboys are still in the mix to be the number
Yeah,
to win that division and take over the number 2 seed because the
Two
49ers
spot,
got the number
right?
2 seed
Right. Right.
snatched up. So
I'm thinking. Well, out of those two, I'm thinking it's actually going to be one of those two teams though that are going to be. Well, we haven't gotten there.
Well, the Cowboys, everybody's thinking the Cowboys should have a cakewalk this week, but they forget it's a divisional game.
hmm
Washington will play them hard. You know what I'm saying?
ain't no slouching
And
either, man.
Mm-hmm.
Washington played good.
right, and they don't have anything to lose, so
hmm
they will go in as spoilers, trying to play hard as they can, unless the Cowboy put up numbers in the beginning to just kind of put them out of it, and then they just don't want to fight anymore. But if Washington comes in
hmm
that game and puts up a quick touchdown, they're gonna fight through the whole game. The
You
Eagles
know what's
gotta
funny about that?
play. Who the Eagles?
Go ahead.
The Giants?
Yeah,
Mm,
Oh man. So it's two
In
divisional
Jersey, man.
games against Tyrod Taylor and
hmm
Saquon. You think they shutting Saquon down for the year?
Nah, because they ain't got nothing to play for. They're gonna try to give him the ball as much as
Ed,
possible.
Ed,
He's not gonna get
Ed,
hurt.
he got to play for that buddy too, right?
And the only seed that's locked up in the NFC is the number one. All the other ones are up for grabs.
Right.
All
So
the other ones are up
he
for grabs.
okay. So you got San Fran number one,
hmm
Eagles, and I guess
Eagles and the
no. Wait, hold on.
Cowboys and neck and neck
Wait,
for
hold
number
on.
two. Eagles and the Cowboys and
Neck
neck
and
and neck
neck
for
for
number
number
2 right now.
two. Detroit got three.
Yep. Tampa's got number
yeah.
4.
Tampa's four.
hmm
And then what the
Eagles could
last one is
possibly
up?
be if the Eagles lose to the if the Eagles win against the Cowboys, then you really gotta put Washington into the picture because if Washington happens to beat the Cowboys, then the Eagles are the number 2 seed and Dallas could end up being the 5th seed and
The
they'd end up
Eagles
going
played it.
to Tampa.
Wow, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And you
wait.
still
Oh,
got
so
the Rams. The Rams are still in the mix too, by the way.
The Eagles are
Yes, I was
playing.
gonna say that, Tim. I'm glad you mentioned that because I was gonna bring it up.
Oh, the Rams are
Yep.
still in the mix, right?
Yeah.
Yep. The Rams would go to whoever
What about
wins
the
the
Niners?
NFC East. Niners got to buy.
Yeah,
They
Niners
locked
gonna
up
have a
everything.
bye. They're number one. They locked in.
Yep. So the Niners
Mm.
would play whoever wins out of two the 2 and the 7, I believe. Two or 2 and the 6. Sorry, 2 and 6.
So we
2 and 7.
still have some. So this last week, you still got some good deciding games, man. To see
Yeah,
how
you
it's
can't
all
Yeah.
even
going to
really
turn out.
pick the. You can't. We can't even really pick who we're gonna do. Well, I mean, we could take a wild guess, but we really
Take a
can't pick
wild
the
guess,
Super Bowl.
right? Yeah.
You can't pick the
I,
Super Bowl, be like
mm,
teams who's gonna be there because it's right now it's anybody's game.
well,
Hmm.
right now, as far as I see it, eye test wise, teams going into the playoffs hot right now, I would have to pick on the AFC is between two teams right now.
Cleveland.
Baltimore and Cleveland, and in the NFC, I hate to say it, the Cowboys and San Fran. I don't know about the
Wait,
Eagles.
did the Cowboys? Did the Cowboys? Or they won, right? Then they just barely beat Detroit
Yeah, but I
on a two
mean,
point conversion.
they got cheated. Detroit got cheated.
Okay.
They flat out got cheated. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just going by momentum. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because
Okay, let me ask you this, Blackout. Since you're picking the Cowboys over the Eagles,
yeah.
did you pay attention? Did you see the game when Jalen played against Dak?
Tell them.
I did. But when it comes to the playoffs, you don't.
And chill. You know I had Dak, right?
I knew you had that question in your pocket, but keep going. Keep going.
So,
You know
but
I
this
had
is
Dak. Okay, so
this.
I contemplated whether I was going to play him that game or not. I
Hmm.
knew it was not a good time to play him against Jalen.
Hmm.
I just knew it for a multitude of reasons. Number one, everybody always puts them to and says which is the better QB, right?
Mhm.
They're always comparing them to.
Mhm.
So right there's a mind issue. That's like a mind fuck, with you playing on the field, like, when you're trying to actually concentrate on the game, but in the back of
Hmm.
your mind, you got the whole world is looking. The whole world is saying who is the better man right now
Now wait, hold on. Did
Hmm.
they
as a
they
quarterback
played
on
they
the on the
played
on the
once,
field.
right?
What was that?
Did they
They
play
played twice.
once?
They
They played
split.
twice, right?
They split.
Okay,
Mm,
okay, okay, okay.
They split.
yeah. And that was
Philly
another
got the
thing.
first one. Dallas got him the second time.
Okay.
And
I mean,
I just knew that just through process of eliminations of the things that I was thinking about and what was going on and the man himself, the whole thing, I knew that Dak was going to crack like ice, drop, on a concrete floor, and
In
Jalen
December.
was going to be the one that was mentally going to be able to look past all of that and stay
Hmm.
focused on the task at hand and play a cool, normal game like he normally would come out and just do his normal routine and produce.
Hmm. So let me say this, right, because the way we're looking at the seeds in the NFC, as of right now, Dallas would be the number 2 seed if they beat Washington, right? The
right.
seventh seed, the seventh and the sixth seed is going to be the Rams either way, right? So the
Mhm.
Rams would have to go to Dallas
Mm-hmm.
because Dallas would host that home game, right? Or if Dallas loses against Washington and Philly beats the Giants, Philly's the number
Dallas
two
will have
seed.
to, and Dallas will have to go to
Dallas,
Philly.
No, Dallas would have to go to Tampa
Mm.
because Dallas would be the number five,
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot Tampa has a better record. Right? Yeah,
and
yeah.
Tampa wins the division. So Dallas would have to
Right,
go to
right,
Tampa.
right.
Yeah, and the same goes for Philly. If Philly ends up being a number two, I mean number five, Philly would have to go to Tampa.
Mm.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. I don't know who's gonna make it to the end. We're gonna
And,
see. You
and
know,
Baker Mayfield is balling
because
right now.
Baker, hey, Baker got the
because
boys
one thing
playing.
I
He
have
ain't
to
wrong.
say about Dak, when Dak is on, he's on.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
And
not
I
even
think they're
to
on.
me.
Hold on. Miss E, you right, but I only think Dak plays well at home.
that could be
Right.
it. That could be it too.
This is the thing with me and the Cowboys. I don't even. I can give a fuck about that. This the thing I'm resting on is that defense. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And in the playoffs, when you got a defense like they have, the only thing they have to tweak is just stopping the run. If they can stop the run for two downs on
Hmm.
on um on a possession, they can give Dak enough space for him to fuck up. You know what I'm saying, and still win the game.
Hmm.
Let me
You
Yeah,
know
ask
what
you
I'm saying?
this
defense
though.
may need to bail
Let
him
me
out. You
ask
right?
y'all this though. Who do you think is hungrier for it? Because that's what's going to end up being in the the playoffs is the one that's more hungrier for it.
Do
Now,
do
considering that the Eagles think that they possibly should have won last year,
Yeah.
do you think that
Me
they are
personally,
more hungrier for it to get back down to that position and actually bring home the trophy this time, or do you think Dallas is more hungrier for because nobody respects them?
I would give the edge to Dallas because Dallas has a better defense. I think the
mhm,
two quarterbacks, I think they even each other out. I think the edge goes to
mhm.
Dallas because Dallas has a better defense. Now, I think Philly plays better on the road than Dallas does. But Philly can't run the ball. Dallas can try to run the
Yeah.
ball a little bit, but I think if whichever team runs the ball better is gonna win.
The thing
Is gonna
about
win.
Philly is that the offensive line in Philly is getting late in the season, right?
Yep.
And those guys are getting hurt. They banged up.
Hmm.
Those are the guys that they need to take them to the Super Bowl. The thing about
Yep.
it is the majority of them they already went to the Super Bowl.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And one, they got the most of their offensive line is the old veterans. So a
Hmm.
lot of them already went to the chip. Now, are they going to get that extra push at the end and
Hmm.
say, "Hey, let's do it again"? You know what I'm saying? I don't
Yep.
know. You know what I'm saying? I know
Yeah.
Jalen wants it. I know Brown wants it. Um,
All those
couple
guys
of
that win.
guys. You know what I'm saying? But see, then you look at their defense, they got a couple of rookies. You know what I'm saying? These
Hmm.
guys are now coming into the league. They kind of got that mindset like maybe they can get there again. And the
But
veterans are probably telling them,
let me ask this. Let
yo,
me ask this question. Do you see any of these NFC teams from the 2 to the 7 seeds going to San Francisco and beating them? That's the
if
question.
the honestly, if I had to pick a team that I think that might be able to get them, it'll probably be I wouldn't pick the Cowboys.
Hmm.
It'll probably be, you know why? Because I think San Fran has a they got the Cowboys mind fucked from that last game. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then they would have to go back to San Fran and try to do it. You know what I'm saying? Try to
Mhm.
beat them on their home floor again when they got mollywopped over there. So it's already a mental thing with them. The
Yeah.
Eagles might be able to pull it out, and I think the Rams might be able to do it because the Rams they got they don't got nothing to lose.
The Rams actually play the Niners this weekend.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
I think Philly.
So
I think Philly could go. I think Philly because Philly has a semi-mobile quarterback. I think Hurts moving around out there, making the defense chase him around. But I think the 49ers got the best defense in that conference right now. I think their defense is actually better than the Cowboys.
yeah, yeah.
You know, but if anybody could go on the road and beat the Niners, I think Jalen and those guys could go in there and make it close. They can make it interesting. But don't forget, 49ers beat the pants off of the Eagles too
If
in the season.
Dallas ends up in it, it will have to
Look how
be
this was
like
pointed that out.
it will have to be an
Yeah,
upset on
I
the
get that.
49ers side, I think. It would have to
Yeah,
be
the
like a
49ers have
team
to just
upset the 49ers or something. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. Big difference. Remember
Or,
last year, 49ers had to go to Philly to beat them.
right,
I mean,
right.
to lose to them with a third string quarterback. Purdy was hurt. McCaffrey ain't played the whole season. You know what I'm saying? So I think all
And
the
now they
chips
got
is on
home.
the
Now
49ers
they
if they
got home
mess it up.
court. They got home field advantage. So
Yeah, you gotta come to the Bay. You gotta come to the
you
Bay.
gotta go to the Bay.
For a moment there, I thought both of you gentlemen were alluding that the Eagles was not a Super Bowl team.
No, the Eagles is a good road team. The Eagles is a
Yep,
good
for
road
sure.
team. That's why I said if out of two teams I think will beat San Fran in San Fran, and that it's either going to be the Rams or the Eagles. You know what I'm
Yeah, they
saying?
got the
I
best
think
shot.
like literally, I think Dallas. I think that last beating they gave to Dallas, they still Dallas is still thinking about that shit. So for them to fly all the way
Mhm.
to the Bay, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying, and
Mhm.
and then they going Debo and them gonna be talking trash. We don't.
Listen here. I'm gonna say this right now, and I'm only gonna say this one time. I want to see Lamar in the Super Bowl. I want to
I
see the
do too.
49ers in the Super Bowl. Let's fuck the rest of these
I want
teams.
that.
Let's just get it
That was
over
a
with.
good.
Let's have the Super Bowl next week. It's,
Mhm.
it's Rocky and Apollo, man. Come on now.
Still don't care as
Let's
long as the 49ers is one of the teams in the Super Bowl, everything is
yeah, because one of these teams, and our next topic, hopefully we get to touch on it, is who's going to be the MVP. And I think the MVP candidates are on the Ravens and on the 49ers. So
Yeah,
whoever wins the
yeah.
MVP, whether it's Lamar, McCaffrey, or Purdy, or whoever it is, let's go to the Super Bowl and see who really is the most valuable player.
Mm, mm,
That's
mm.
me.
I honestly, yeah, it's out of those three for the MVP. I will put it up. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody else close, in my opinion. It's those top
Yeah.
three. Everybody else,
If
see you next year.
if a honorable mention, I will have to put it in after next week's games. After this week's games, you know what I'm saying? Like if I was to say like,
Tyreek,
hey, honorable mention, and I think it would be um
Tyreek Hill.
it yeah it
not gonna
depends on
say
who wins
not
that
only I
game.
was gonna say
It
Kelsey,
depends on
especially
who wins that game.
Taylor
Chill.
Swift
It
being
depends
the
on who wins that
conversation
game. Chill.
of
Because
every weekend headline.
if Josh
Okay.
Allen balls out,
Mm-hmm.
I will put Josh Allen right there too.
Josh Allen
Okay.
did ball out.
But I'm saying he needs to win this. I mean, for an honorable mention, we already know who the top three are. The top three are Lamar, Purdy,
Mm-hmm.
or McCaffrey. Their
Now,
number
if
is
if
low.
if Tyreek hits that 2,000 yards receiving mark, or Josh Allen ends up winning that game and gets his team to the number 2 seed,
Right.
then the pool kind of expands a little bit. Now you got to mention Josh and Tyreek in that MVP
Right.
Now
I
conversation
think
because
Tyreek Hill for
clearly,
sure.
I I don't
Tyreek
even
Hill's For sure, it would have to be in there.
Right. I don't even think if Josh wins, he'll get kind of added in. But if Tyree gets that 2,000, how many
Yeah,
more yards he needs?
I think he need
Because
like
he
a
got to get it.
hundred and some change, 100 and some change. He knocking on the
He
door.
got to
And
get
if
it.
How
anybody can
many
get him over
yards?
100, it's
How
two.
many yards does he have to be in it?
Let's see. Hold on. If anybody can get
Because
him
if
what he needs, it's probably gonna be Tua. So
right, that's what I'm saying. If they crush the now, that's crazy. Because if they beat the
200 and
Bills,
283.
damn, nah, he ain't getting that shit.
283 in receiving yards. That's all
Three
he needs
hundred
to,
yards
to get it
tomorrow. He need 300
against
tomorrow.
Buffalo's defense at home.
Nah, he ain't getting that shit.
Look, my man CD had 265.
Yeah,
It's
that's true.
possible.
That's
It's
it's possible.
possible.
That's what it's possible. It's possible.
He,
He
he
get
can get
two
200 easy.
touchdowns.
He can get 200 easy. He can get 200
Yeah,
easy.
he get 200 easy. It's the 65.
Yeah. But they don't want to wear him down because the Dolphins in the playoffs. They got the number 3 seed. You're
Right,
going
exactly.
at what cost is it going to get you to get him 2,000 yards? You're going to try to,
Mhm.
and he already banged up.
I think the rookie's going for the rookie record too.
Oh yeah.
What's
Who's
his
the
name's
rookie?
going for? I think he need like 60 yards.
Is that the dude from the Rams?
Yeah, for the rookie.
That's Miss E's boy right there. Put Nakua. Is that his name?
Yeah, I think Nakua needs like 60 yards or something like that, maybe. Or maybe he might need a 100-yard game. He might need a 100-yard game. Or 100 and something yards, something like that. 160 or
Yeah,
something like that.
I can't believe he's a rookie.
How many? Let me see how many.
To beat the rookie receiving record.
Who holds that record? Moss.
Yeah, hey, that dude only Tyreek
I'm not sure.
total.
I'm not sure.
It's probably Randy.
Yeah, he only has what 215.
I got a question for you. The other day, my man stated this because he back on TV. Randy Moss states he's the best wide receiver ever. What do you guys think?
He's not wrong for saying that. Uh, he could be
He was
considered the
definitely.
best
Let me
ever.
see. He was definitely one of the top five. I would say that back in the
Nah,
day,
he's top. He
he was
me.
definitely top five.
He's in the top three to me.
He was
I
definitely
got
top five.
yeah. He top three. It's three top wide receivers in my book, and
I ain't gonna put him at
and
number
He's number
one
and
though.
two.
and
He's number two in my book. He's number two in my book.
right, and he's a toss up with the number two. See, in my book, he's my favorite. Randy Moss is my favorite football player ever.
And that's why and that's why
You
he
know what I'm
probably
saying?
tells everybody he's number one. It's
But
because everybody
I
says
but
that's
I still gotta give it to Jerry Rice over him, man.
I know, but Black Eye, you got to think about it. If everybody like you is walking around, all the grown men saying, "Who's your favorite?" Uh, you know, running back. You're gonna say like you're gonna be like Randy Moss, Randy
And
Mouse.
CCCP said Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin's in the five. He's in the five.
Wide
He's in the
receiver,
top
whatever.
five.
You're gonna be like
He
Randy
he's
Moss.
in
So
five. He's like
everybody's
in the
gonna be
top
like,
five. And it's hard for me. Yeah, I'll
Mm.
put him in the top five. I'll put him in the top five.
"I miss Blackout."
Because T.O.
Damn.
is number three for me. What up,
Damn.
babe?
Where Marvin Harrison at? Where Marvin Harrison at? Where Marvin Harrison at?
Oh,
T.O. is your wide
see,
receiver.
now you
Is your
going to kill
is
me now.
Michael
Come on, man.
Irving?
Oh,
Marvin
shit.
Harrison. Marvin Harrison.
Marvin Harrison. Yeah.
To me, it's Jerry, it's
Oh,
Randy, and
shit,
it's T.O.
man.
Then Marvin,
Yeah,
then
In
Michael
that
Irvin.
order. In that
In my
order.
opinion. In my
yeah,
opinion.
I might have. Yeah, I will put Marvin Harrison over Michael Irvin. Yeah,
All Jerry got to do is this. All
is
right.
what?
The
Hold up
ring.
them four championship Super Bowl
Jerry
rings.
Rice old.
That's what he did on. That's what he did to the Eagle fans the other day when
Yeah,
they went on. He
yeah.
put on his four ring.
Randy ain't got none of them. Randy ain't got none of them.
Yeah,
T.O.
yeah, yeah,
Both of them played in the Super Bowl and they ain't get no chips.
yeah, yeah. Damn.
I'm going. If it's between Jerry Rice and and T.O., I'm gonna go T.O.
Ooh.
To
Okay.
to is my number three,
I'm
and
just
it
saying if it's between
and
them two,
it's a
if
talk.
I was if I'm the quarterback and they both they both on the field and I have a choice to throw to either one of them, I'm going I'm going to To.
Ooh. Miss E.
Even though
You talking
Jerry
about
Rice was
prime? You talking about prime Jerry Rice here?
Even though Jerry Rice was fast, I
Nah,
remember him
if
You
I'm
when
a
know
he
what
had the
though?
big
You know what
quarterback,
though? I tell you what. I respect that choice. I'll say
hat.
it to
But
say this.
I didn't like how
If
he
if
acted.
if
That's why.
if if
That's
T.O.
what I'm
if
going with
T.O.
To.
had if T.O. had quarterbacks like Joe Montana and Jerry Rice, his stats would have been through the roof.
yeah,
Jerry
I
Rice
put
to
it
Same with
this
me,
way.
Moss.
I
Same
Jerry
with
put it
Rice
Moss.
to
this
If
way.
me,
Moss had
and
Tom
you know
Brady,
what? He
imagine if Randy Moss had Tom Brady as his quarterback his entire year. I mean
They
his
went
entire career.
undefeated. They went undefeated that one year he had
Um,
them.
listen. Tom Brady threw 50 touchdowns when Randy Moss was there. Imagine if he had him every season. Tom Brady
chill.
would have
I
10
didn't
Super
like
Bowls.
Jerry Rice because Jerry Rice was a crybaby. But it's funny I say that because when I started to say that out loud, I thought about it. To was a crybaby too, but Jerry Rice was a bigger crybaby.
Like if I had if I was building a team, right, and I had to pick my
Mm.
1, 2, and 3 receivers out of Jerry, Randy, and To,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Randy one. I'm
Oof.
put Jerry 2 and To 3.
So you
Who's the
got well,
quarterback?
you pretty
That's
much
the
got the
question.
same order as Chill, except for you reversing your 1 and 2.
But that's if they was on the same team. And the only reason why I
Okay.
gotta put Randy at one is because he gonna take the top off of things, and you just gotta put it up in the air, and he gonna grab it. Jerry is the best route runner ever,
He was fast, wasn't he, Black Guy?
and he's
He was like,
fast. You know what I'm saying? So
And he had
Jerry
hands.
gonna
And he had
get
hands.
you off of him. You know what I'm saying? And then To is just fucking strong as shit. So
right.
you
Okay,
know
see,
what I'm
there you go. So let me ask y'all
And
this:
tall. And tall. And tall.
why y'all picking one? Why y'all picking one or the other? You picking a thoroughbred and over here against you know one
well
of
you
those fast racing horses versus
Hmm.
having the best of both worlds and having both. That's what To was. He was both Randy Moss plus he was Jerry Rice plus he had a brain to to think on the fly.
Hmm.
Miss E, you know
So
what? I might have to
Another thing
agree
is
with you
T.O.
on that.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Let me say this.
Yeah,
T.O. T.O. never had a Hall of Fame quarterback.
yeah,
Never.
yeah. See,
Never.
Jerry had Joe,
Jerry had two
man.
of them. Jerry
Yeah,
had two of them. He
yeah,
had Steve Young too.
And Young, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. They never skipped a beat.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And
man.
quiet as it's kept, T.O. was the only reason that Philly was in that damn Super Bowl. It wasn't because
Hmm.
of McNabb. It was because of T.O. Only because of T.O.
Yo, T.O. didn't get his ring with San Fran.
No, no, no.
They
T.O. didn't get no
lost.
ring with San Fran. He left. He
He
left.
left. All right,
He
dang.
sent his ass to Philly.
Right.
Hmm.
All right.
But you
Damn.
know what though? If you don't know who the quarterback is gonna be, you wouldn't be wrong picking Randy number one.
Soul music, yeah. Honorable mention. Calvin Johnson.
Look, and Hall of
Ooh,
Famer, Hall of Famer, Hall of
Megatron.
Famer,
He just
Hall of
he
Famer.
had to he had to do the Barry Sanders, man. That's that
He
Detroit
had
shit, man.
zero help at
Yeah,
quarterback.
zero
Still made the
over
Hall of
there,
Fame.
man. Yeah, yeah.
Zero help at quarterback for him.
Damn, man. Yeah, Megatron would have probably killed everybody's numbers.
If Megatron played with Tom Brady or Steve Young or
Yeah,
McNabb or any one of those
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
crazy.
He just didn't play that long, man. That's what killed
Why
him,
would you?
man.
Why would you?
Yeah,
Why, he did the
yeah,
same thing. Barry, they didn't bring him no help, man. They didn't
yeah.
bring no help.
Detroit was running
Back
him
up
into the
for him,
ground, yo. Same thing with Barry.
and they wouldn't
And I
trade him.
still I still gotta watch that Barry Sanders
Oh,
documentary. I
that's a
still
must
haven't
watch.
watched that thing yet,
That's a must watch. Definitely
Oh
but
watch
I
that.
yeah.
gotta
What is it?
watch it.
Bye Barry is called. Yeah, watch that.
Yeah,
They
yeah, I
did
gotta
him
watch
dirty,
it.
man.
I still haven't watched it yet. But I
They did him
that's
dirty.
on my documentary list. I got a bunch of them I gotta catch up on. I've just been on the grind. It's Christmas time. Now it's over.
Hmm.
I can Musa a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's when you got these kids, man. You know what I'm saying?
So is it too early to get into basketball? Like, are we still soaking up
Oh no,
football
no,
before we
no,
can
no.
really
I
jump
think we
into
ended it off.
basketball?
I think we ended it off on a good note with football. You know what I'm saying? I think we did. I think we ended
Well,
off
I
on a
have,
good
I
note
have
with
two.
football.
Well, two things before we go to basketball, real quick.
Okay.
What's up with your boy Blackout with Aaron Rodgers saying that about Jimmy Kimmel's being uh, on the Epstein's island list, and now we got Jimmy Kimmel trying to sue your man.
Hey,
Was that one
listen.
of his brain fog episodes?
Let me tell you
Nice.
something. I as far as a player, I respect Aaron Rodgers. When he gets on McCaffrey's show and just starts going on his rants and just blurting out whatever the hell comes to his mind, I ain't got nothing to do with that, man. I ain't got
Shout
nothing
out
to
to
do
Pat
with that.
McAfee, man.
Cause yeah, he gets on McAfee show, and you know what I'm saying. That's why people mess with him, saying he's always high now. Cause he went on there saying he was messing with the what he say he was messing with
Smoking
the
that
stuff
Ricky Williams.
the native Indians be messing with. What's that the
Oh,
mushroom?
smoking the what is it? The
With a
not the peace pipe.
hallucination?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he went on
Smoking them
there
peace
telling
pipes.
them he went on there telling them he was doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Smoking that peyote.
Peyote.
Right,
You
something.
know what I
Come
mean?
on, man. Come on, man.
So, I mean, like I said, as far as he is, he's one of these. He's one of those guys that he's been in Green Bay so long that now he's getting the press that he always wanted. I think it's
Hmm.
going to his head a little bit.
Yeah,
You know
he
what I'm
getting a little
saying?
reckless. He getting a little reckless out there.
Right. Yeah. He's hanging out on Broadway. He's going to all the it spots now. Now it went from, I think it was like once in a while he was on McCaffrey's show to now every week,
Hmm.
just going up there, giving his spills on all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Giving up
just
all the
glad,
tea.
honestly, me as a Jet fan, I didn't want him to come back right now because I believe it's not just him that has issues. I
Hmm.
believe it's our offensive line. I
Well,
think
they got. I'm looking at they got rid of Dalvin Cook too.
yeah, we Dalvin Cook did well. We had to get rid of
Mm.
him. I think he was on a 1 year contract. We wasn't going to renew that. He can go out and get some money somewhere. Somebody's
Somebody's
needed
gonna
running
sign
back.
him this weekend. Somebody gonna sign him this
Somebody's
weekend.
going to
Watch.
sign him. You know
Somebody
what
gonna
I'm
Yeah.
sign him this
saying?
weekend.
But
I wouldn't be
it all
surprised if
worked out.
Buffalo signed him this weekend.
Right. It all worked out because we still get our number one draft pick back. And
Hmm.
I hope we can draft a decent offensive lineman. Um, pick up another one here or there, nice right tackle, left tackle, and
Hmm.
we'll be off to the races next year. I think
Man,
we'll be all right for next year. But
it's
like as
good
far
time.
as him just blurting out shit out his mouth, man, I don't, you know, what I mean,
Yeah.
I don't pay
Is
no
he gonna play?
attention
Is
to
he gonna
that.
play the last game of the season? Is he gonna play the last game of the season?
He better not.
Yes. Yes.
And I
I
honestly
want
think
it.
like the Jet ownership should stop him from going up there on the McCaffrey show. You know what I'm saying? Like when the
Oh yeah.
season starts. I hope like, but I think he was only doing it because he was hurt. I don't think when the
Mm.
season starts he'll be up there just, you know what I'm saying, blurting shit
Nah,
out
he
his
better be in
mouth.
training camp getting
Yeah,
right.
but
That's what he need
yeah,
to be
it's
doing.
it's the
Right.
medication. It's the medication that fixes his elbow and his shoulder.
It could be that too. You know what I'm saying?
A little,
Could
little
be that
peyote
too.
for the road, man. A little peyote for the
Exactly.
road.
Exactly.
The
Smoke him
other
if you
thing I
got
wanted
him.
to ask you guys, as far as the Hall of Fame, right? We're talking
Mm.
about black quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have one, right?
Warren Moon,
Warren Moon.
Doug
Did
Williams,
they
He's a
Doug
quarterback.
Williams? Doug
He's
Williams might
in
be
the
in the
Hall of
Hall of
Fame.
Fame.
Doug Williams, yeah.
Doug Williams is the first black quarterback to win the Super Bowl. I think he's in the Hall of Fame. It's for the
And how long ago was it?
Washington Redskins. Huh?
That's a
How
while
long
back.
ago was that? Because I
That
don't
was
even know
back
those
in
players. How long ago was
80,
Let's look.
87. Oh no,
Hey,
90, 90, 91.
when he won?
Oh no, when he won it was like 87, 88.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
The Redskins.
Oh, when he
No,
got
what
abducted.
year did he go into the Hall of Fame?
Um,
See, I'm looking it up right now. Doug, here
mm,
we go. Doug Williams, quarterback. Du-du-du-du-du. Redskins. See more. Quarterback, Tampa Bay, Gambling University. Is he in the Hall of Fame?
I don't think so, brother.
I don't know. Y'all the one that said it.
I did mention Warren Moon. Warren Moon's the only one.
Wow,
Warren Moon's
how
the
And
did
only
what
Doug?
year
one.
was that?
2006.
Okay, so he went in. Warren Moon went into the Hall of Fame in 2006.
Yep, that's the
Yep.
only black quarterback in the Hall of Fame.
Wow, how is Doug Williams not in the Hall of
Reason
Fame?
the reason why I bring that up, okay,
Hmm.
is if you guys had to be on like debate the subject for the reason why there, who should be in there, what's the justification, as far, having a who should have been in there as far as a black quarterback,
Shit.
you know, you know, and who would you, if you had to debate against it, why would you say we don't have one? And the reason is this, and that, as to the reason why, and 20, going on now 2024, we haven't had one, and
Hmm.
we've only had the one, because
Okay.
obviously that there could be a certain amount of reasons, or it could be the simple fact that you know they're not justified, and there's a lot of reasons why they're not justified. So if you guys had to debate, you guys could choose what side you want to be on. How would you argue that?
You want to go first, Black? You want me to go first?
I would have to put Doug Williams in there, man.
No, but the question is, are you going to be debating for or against the subject? And then Chill's going to choose the opposing argument.
For who? Opposing of what?
Of
I'm
why
sorry,
they
I was
shouldn't
looking
be
up
in?
Doug
Or
Williams' stats.
Black
Huh?
quarterbacks, to the reason why they're not more, or if any, haven't been in the Hall of Fame as of the one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I will say it like this.
So are you for it, or are you gonna say the reason why
Oh
it's not?
nah.
So you're gonna say the reason why it's not?
Well, after Lamar Jackson wins this MVP, he's definitely should going in the Hall of Fame.
So
There's a few
you
quarterbacks
argue
that should
you
be. There's a few quarterbacks that should be in way before Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
There's a
Patrick
few of them.
Mahomes will be going in. Um,
Oh, Donovan McNabb's going in. He's going in. He's not first
McNabb
ballot, but he's going
McNabb should be going in.
in. McNair should go in.
Um,
Randall Cunningham should go in.
but like,
They
why?
just not
Like,
the problem. Here's the thing. It's a to Miss E's point. It's a little bit of the complexion, thing going on. Also, the level of numbers that these quarterbacks have to get to be considered to even be on the list to be voted in is going to be the issue, right? Where are the numbers compared to when it's time for Tony
yeah,
Romo to go in? Where the numbers
mm-hmm,
at when it's time for Brett Favre to go in, or
mm-hmm.
Eli Manning? These quarterbacks that have like astronomical numbers. Quarterbacks like Randall, McNair. These guys didn't play as long or have the high stats like these other quarterbacks. So even getting on the voting panel is going to be hard
Yeah, Peyton.
because in the
but
next 10 years we're going to have about
but
four black quarterbacks in there.
okay,
Yeah, yeah, they go.
but when I started thinking about that, because I did think about this before, prior to asking, like I was thinking about this earlier. Um, when you start to think about the people that are somewhat could it be possibly on the list, you think about the issues that they had,
Mm-hmm.
which cut their careers.
Yep.
And the reason why it came up is because we're kind of having the same issues with the current black quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
There's issues that
Yeah.
is affecting their careers. So,
Well, I think honestly,
because
I
like
mean, I think we're in a good place with
Wilson
black
was
quarterbacks.
one, right?
I
Russell
think
Wilson
we're
was
in.
one, but he now who knows if he'll even make it to the Hall of Fame.
I think Russell's numbers are good enough to still make it there. You
He'll
know what
make
I'm
it. I think
saying?
Russ will be a first ballot.
Um, I think we're in a good spot with black quarterbacks. I just think is they're holding like they're putting a dam, like there's a dam, right? And
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
once we just crack it a little bit, the dam's gonna break, and then they're gonna have to let all of them in. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to
Yeah.
spoon feed these quarterbacks in. You understand? As it goes
Mm-hmm.
on. Um, and then you gotta it's the good old boys league. NFL, man. It's a lot of bullshit politics involved in it, man. Look what they put
Mm-hmm.
T.O. through. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
The thing is, though, blackout is that the argument is that they let a black person in every other position into the Hall of Fame other than the
they
quarterback.
had they all had no choice because the
They
black
had the
other
numbers.
than the quarterback, the black athlete dominated those other positions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with
Other
that.
than the
But
quarterback,
to
the
be
black
but to be honest, but if you think about it, to be honest, To didn't have any off the field problems.
yeah,
None.
that's what yeah, that's why I said look what they did to T.O. Cause hold on, they let more did they let Morse in before T.O., right?
I think they went in 1 year after the other one, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. And
But there's a
Randy
difference right there. You know why? Blackout, it's the attitude. T.O.
now
always had an attitude problem.
yeah, but he never did anything. Randy
But they didn't
Moss
like
actually
his
got
flashy attitude. He had the same problem as Pine.
Randy
Especially
Moss
when T.O.
Randy
brought up
Moss done got
the
caught
Sharpie
smoking
and all of that
weed.
stuff and shit.
Man, Randy Moss almost ran a cop over, all types of stuff, and still got in before T.O. T.O. ain't never do none of that stuff. T.O. ain't do none of that stuff. Michael
Randy Moss
Irvin.
was first ballot.
Look
First
at
Fucking
ballot.
Michael Irvin.
Randy said you're not supposed to bring that back up.
Man, Michael Irvin got caught with the cocaine, the women
And the
in the
dogs, I know.
hotel.
Oh, that's Michael
Oh,
Vick with the
Still made
dogs,
it in.
right?
still
Still
made
made it
it
in.
in before T.O.
Still made it in. But here's the thing. Check this out. Just stew on this for a little bit. All of the big name folks that you mentioned, like T.O., Randy, even Warren Sapp. Warren Sapp got a little bit of trouble too. If you think about it, a lot of them were on TV too. So they kind of got in the public's good graces by being on, TV with a little bit of, if I'm on TV and I ain't in trouble, then I got a better chance
Uh-huh.
of
Hmm.
the writers and coaches to vote
Right.
for me when it's time to vote.
They got
You
that
know what I'm
Oh, you
saying?
mean
camera
So
like you
appeal.
mean
Randy,
like how OJ
Randy
did?
being
You're
on,
talking about how
yeah,
OJ did?
OJ too. I mean, he was on TV too. He was on
He
he
was
was
on
on
TV
NBC
too. That's what I'm
Sports.
saying. Jelly, I'm saying like you mean like how OJ was doing like television and stuff.
Yeah, OJ,
Yeah.
OJ was, but see, yeah,
It
OJ
makes
wasn't
sense.
in trouble before. You know what I'm saying? OJ got into that one, you know what I'm saying? The
OJ
one
was in the
incident.
hall before he got in trouble. OJ
He
was in the
got
hall
to the
before he
Hall
got
of
in trouble.
Fame before he got in trouble. OJ was a good old clean,
They just
you
better be
know,
lucky that they don't pull. They just better be lucky they don't pull people out of the Hall of Fame
right,
because there'd be a
right,
lot of cats getting
right. Because they'd have
their
took
Hall of
that,
Fame
they'd have
jacket
took that
sent back
jacket
in.
back. They'd have took OJ jacket back, man. Because
Exactly.
do you know that the touchdown record that McCaffrey broke the other day? That was OJ record.
Hmm.
But they
Mm.
don't bring it up. They just say McCaffrey broke a record. They won't say he
Damn,
broke
Same
that's
same
OJ
time.
wow. They
Simpson's
don't
Mhm.
record.
even mention him anymore.
They don't even mention him.
They probably tell them that before the pregame show, like do not
OJ
mention
has
him. They say
records in the stat books that they will never break.
that's because of his name.
They'll never break.
I think Vic will get in at some point too. I mean, once they realize that he revolutionized the mobile quarterback and the things that he did for the sport, he's not going to be a
Yeah, I
first
don't know.
ballot. Like
I don't know if they
he
gonna
won't be
let
first
Vic in.
ballot.
I don't
It's
know if they
possible.
gonna let Vic in, man.
It's
I
possible.
don't know, man. Whitey love they
If
dogs,
he can
man.
play for three more teams after they let him after he got in trouble, he got a way to make it into the hall.
Yeah, I mean,
He did
yeah,
his
they
time.
had the politic, yeah.
Did his time.
But shit, Randy's still fighting right now. I mean, damn near Vic still fighting to live right now. Damn it, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
yeah.
know what I'm
You got
saying?
a point. You got a point. You got a point.
Yeah, I just
That's
thought
a
that
good
was
question,
I
though,
just
Miss
thought
E.
that was
That's a
interesting.
good question.
That
That's
was
a
a
good
good
point.
question, though. That was a good question, man. Very good question.
Randall and McNair and Doug Williams, all three of them deserve to be in the hall at this point.
Yeah, Doug
Oh,
Williams deserved to be there because he was the first black man to ever win the Super Bowl. Just that
and I
alone.
think I don't, he didn't win a Super
So
Bowl
we're gonna go
MVP,
all the way
but
back. We're gonna start from the beginning. We're gonna get all of them other ones before we start picking the new ones, right?
That's how I should go.
if they
I
meet the
honestly
criteria, then
believe
they should get in.
because who's in there? You said McNair's in there right now, right?
Nah.
No,
Warren
it's
Moon's the only
only
one that's in.
Warren
Moss
Moon. Warren
Only
Moon,
one.
or
right?
Moon. Yeah, only Moon.
I honestly believe Doug Williams should be in there before Warren Moon.
Oh hell no. Warren Moon got no. Hell no. Doug Williams
Man,
ain't even
listen.
close to Warren Moon as far as stats go. Doug Williams just got that chip. That's it.
Well,
Warren Moon
yeah,
was
all right.
setting
Well,
records.
if you put
He
it
got
that
them
way,
damn
true.
Marino numbers.
All right, well,
He
goddamn,
got them
Doug
Marino.
Williams should be two, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Doug Williams should be
Hell yeah. I
going in
agree
there
with you.
number
That
two,
guy
man.
wants him in there till that's
Hey,
it. You heard
I
what the
drink to
man
that.
said. He said he
I
in
drink.
there.
yeah, Doug Williams should
I
be in
drink
there
that.
number
Hey,
two,
leave the gate
man.
open. Let a couple more folks wander in there, man. Let
For
Randall get
real,
on up in
man.
there,
Come on,
and
man.
McNair, get
Come
them
on
all in
now.
there.
Word
Get them
up.
all in there.
Get them
I like
all in
that.
there for real.
It's E up here
Randall
stirring the pot. Like
You
Cunningham.
know, said it's a free for all. Once the gate opens, everybody in.
Real. We all coming in, goddamn.
come on, man. Just leave the gate open, man. We ain't gonna mess
You
the
know,
place
get
up.
that shit in, man.
We ain't
We
gonna
all
park no
going in.
cars on the front lawn, none of that stuff. We gonna
Word
take
up.
care of
We
the place.
barbecuing up there and everything, goddamn.
Shit, if Ray Lewis, hey, look, if Ray Lewis could get in, come on, man. Come on, man. Come
Everybody
on,
getting
man.
in.
Ray
Come
Lewis
on.
started
That man
praying
was
on
a
the
problem.
field though. See, Ray Lewis
Man,
cleaned
he
up
was
his shit when he
on
was on the field.
That's
Ray Lewis
he
hilarious.
went
was
to the
on
Lord,
trial for
man.
catching a body. He was on trial for catching a body and still made it into the
Ray
first
Lewis,
ballot.
man, Ray Lewis went to the Lord
Come
on
on.
the field, chill.
He said, man, he said, Lord, do me this
Catching a
one
body
solid.
and
Let me
still
He
getting
went to
it.
the Lord on the field. Ray Lewis was praying on the field in front of everybody,
yeah, bud.
stadium.
He wasn't praying in
Word
ATL
up.
when he was doing his dirt.
I
That's what he
tell you,
wasn't doing.
boy.
Tell you that.
I
Come on,
tell
Ray.
you.
Come on, Ray.
He cleaned up his act
Like Michael
right on the
Jackson.
field.
Like Michael Jackson said, just look over
Yo,
your
my wife,
shoulder, honey.
Just look over your shoulder. Just
yeah,
look
he
over
got
your
off too. My wife was
I'll be
watching that.
there.
My wife be
I'll
talking
be
about that
there.
shit.
That's
She be
what
like,
Lord
yo,
said.
she used to watch that shit on court TV. And she said she came
Mm-hmm.
home one day and that fucking shit was off of court TV. And that nigga Ray Lewis was off that shit. Yo.
Oh my
Out.
god.
And
Word up. She
he
said
was in he was in church
they,
that Sunday.
they never went through the trial, nothing. That shit, they just took that shit off of court TV. I was like, God
Come on,
damn,
Ray.
boy. Ray Lewis, a
Damn.
bad man, boy.
That's
Go and
hilarious.
tell Pastor thank you, Ray, for bailing your ass out. Pastor said a word for you that day.
Real,
Bella
boy.
said, Ray, tighten up
Thank,
quick.
Ray tighten up
thank
real
you,
quick.
Miss.
Tell you.
Thank you, Miss E, for that wonderful segment. That was a good one. I like that.
Ray had the whole Baltimore Ravens team praying on the field before
Man,
and
look,
after the game. Damn it.
come on,
That's
come on.
hilarious.
I
He
tell
prayed
you,
so
man.
hard the lights. Hey, look, that was a Super Bowl where they played the Niners and the lights went off in the stadium. Remember that? The lights went out in the whole damn Superdome. We ain't forget, Ray. We ain't forget, Ray.
Facts.
Ray said, "Damn, Lord, I didn't want you to turn the lights off. We still got to finish the game. Come on, man. Turn them back on. Let us win this thing."
Man, I thought I just saw Dre. They showing Draymond again.
Hey, look, all the trouble he getting into, he
I'm
going to
not
the
going
hall.
window roll.
Watch.
I fucks with Warren Canadian.
Draymond going into the hall too. All the shit he stirred up, he going to the hall too.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, man. Now I'm watching because right now, segue into basketball. I'm watching the Warriors game is on right now. So
Mhm.
they down by 1 to
Oh,
Orlando.
is
Real
that in
quick before
Orlando or is
the
that out
basketball,
here?
did y'all see my daughter shoot that backward shot?
Is that on
Nah,
your
nah.
In the
IG?
story? Yeah, in the story.
I might have
I'm
to
gonna look
pull
at it
that
right
one
now.
up.
No, you won't be able to see it. That was it was a couple of days ago, unless I invite
Oh, nah.
Oh, you gotta send
Man,
that
Miss
to us,
E,
Miss E. Send that in the group chat.
they all did. In fact, my oldest did too, but I don't know if I don't know if I have that one on.
oh
Let's
no,
see.
Steph done hit a 3 point. No, Clay hit a 3 pointer.
Come on now.
Backwards.
Was that
Come
Clay?
on
Was that
now.
Clay? Yeah, that's Clay coming around the pick.
Oh, that's on NBA TV. Damn.
Yeah, it's on NBA TV.
Facts,
I'll
Wendell.
be going. I'm going to the Chase
He's
Center
out,
in
out there
March to go
hooping.
watch them play the Lakers.
To watch
They'll
them
be
play
playing
the
Lakers.
Lakers. Damn, when is the NBA season over?
April.
April.
April. Yeah, it's definitely April because I was looking at the games.
That's when the regular season's over and the
Yeah,
playoffs start.
playoffs. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Then it goes into June.
Well,
And it'll be over in June.
yeah. We won't be seeing no games in Orlando. I was thinking like, nah, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, but I will be catching up on some Nick games this season. I'm headed to the Garden this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna head to the Garden.
Nice.
Go to the Garden, catch up with my old homies, and pick up a Nick game. See where we standing at. We just got a big trade.
I was just about
You
to say,
know.
talk to me about what your Knicks was thinking, man. Shipping them players out of there, man. They cleaning
Um,
house. What they doing?
I can tell you. No, I can tell you what's happening. Um, Quickly's trade value is high.
Hmm.
They've been trying to get OG for the past year.
Okay.
Um, and if they could package RJ with OG to get one of them left-handed players off the court, it opens it up more. You know what I'm saying? So and then they wasn't going to pay Quickly next year because Brunson panned out to be what he is.
Oh
So
yeah,
they
diamond in
wasn't
the
gonna
rough.
pay quickly. So I had to trade for something. So they got OG. They got another backup guard and another big man. You know what I'm saying? So we got another big man,
Hmm.
which we needed because Mitch Robinson got hurt. So you know,
Okay,
we didn't get worse. We got a little bit better. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
So
Hey,
because the
Did
first,
Brunson get snubbed in the All Stars last year? Did he go?
yes,
He did
he
go.
did.
Okay, okay,
He got snubbed last year. He didn't make it.
okay. So he
So,
definitely
Julius,
gonna be
so
an
I thought
all. He gonna
you
he'll
saying
get started.
you guys are working on your team for next year, not this year.
nah, they working on this year, but I there's nobody out there for a big trade for them to bring into New York. You know what I'm saying? Unless
Hmm.
like somebody gets really disgruntled. Like we need that a number one A1 player. You know what I'm saying? Which is only a handful in the league anyway. So you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And that's our issue. We got a good number 2 and 3 option, and we got a hell of
Hmm.
a bench. We just don't got that one dude that's gonna drop us 35 every night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's our issue. You know what I
You
mean?
looking for your Steph Curry?
Yeah, Steph Curry, LeBron, Embiid, Giannis, KD.
Shea Gillius Alexander.
Yeah,
That
something.
dude to
You
give you
know,
30 plus a night.
yeah, Shay is. I
Shea
like
going
his
off this
game.
season.
I like his game, but I think he's still young. I don't think he can really get there yet. He'll be there in the next year or two. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying? We need
he got some
somebody
good
that's
pieces
ready
around him.
now.
Y'all need that
Huh?
maybe some De'Aaron Fox. Maybe De'Aaron Fox
I don't.
from the Kings.
I think we need that forward position guy. So I'm
Okay.
thinking, damn, who would fit that
Paulo.
slot?
Maybe some Paulo.
Huh?
Get Paulo from the Magic. My man from the Magic. Paulo's good.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Paulo's good. You're not getting a
yeah,
superstar. You're not getting a
we
super.
need
You're not getting
we
the
need
two
that
hundred
super
million dollar
duper.
contract dude.
Yeah, it's too many contracts. Who's gonna be a free agent next year?
Ooh, good
I
question.
think it's Paul George,
Small
Kawhi. If
forward.
we had Kawhi now, Kawhi will fit in perfect with our team, yo.
Would you get a full?
Oh,
Oh, he cooked himself out.
yeah,
Where's
I
Kawhi
think
at right now? What team is Kawhi
Kawhi's on
on?
the Clippers, man. The Clippers are doing good. Clippers are doing very good. James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George,
He's over there with
and
Westbrook.
yeah, Russell Westbrook. They got Russell Westbrook coming off the bench.
Well, I don't think that he gonna leave that. I think they gonna stick around together, Kawhi and
Yeah,
Russell
they
Westbrook.
gotta. They actually have a shot. There go chill right there. They actually, they actually have a shot to
Yeah, that. I didn't know that. I knew Russell Westbrook was over there with the Clippers, but I
They
didn't know Kawhi
looking
was.
they looking really good,
I
man.
should go see that game. I didn't know that he was
Yeah.
over there. I should go check that game out.
They looking
Ooh, hey
really good.
LeBron's gonna be a
Huh?
free agent next year. LeBron's gonna be a free agent next year.
LeBron? LeBron in New York?
Jimmy Butler.
Nah, man. We don't know. We don't want no emo Jimmy, man. He will not fit in good with the New York crowd.
Mm-mm.
Brandon
Nah.
Ingram. Jason Tatum.
Yeah. I mean, him and Randall might clog up the floor. LeBron in the garden, yo.
Yeah, man.
LeBron
He
in
can
the
convince his
garden.
son to come play with him. Yeah, I think
He
y'all
ain't
can make
gotta
a
do
run at him.
much over there. Nah,
Nah, just facilitate.
That's a New York thing too. Get old ass LeBron right now and shit.
Yeah, they probably get him for cheap. They get him for cheap.
Yeah,
Let me
you
get
know
him
what
for
I'm
the cheap.
saying. We definitely sell out every night.
Why you trying
Yeah,
to?
but
Why you
they wouldn't
trying to
beat the Bucks or the
sell
Celtics.
my player? Chill.
Nah, if we
Who's
got
your player?
LeBron, we'll beat the Bucks if we got LeBron. If we got the
No,
team that we got right now
Hell
with
no. Y'all ain't beating
LeBron,
the Bucks. They got Dame
I'm
and
a Lake,
Giannis,
I'm a
bro.
Lakers, I'm a
yeah,
Lakers
but
fan, and LeBron is
if
the
we come
Lakers
back
fan.
healthy next year
Okay.
with Mitch
Okay.
Robinson, Julius Randle, Brunson, LeBron, come on, man.
Braun,
Well,
We
you
gonna
you
crush
Braun
cut
them,
ain't
yo.
LeBron out
Braun
of
ain't
that
listen.
out of that equation because LeBron ain't going no freaking
Nah,
Nets.
because
LeBron would
his
love to
son is
go to
gonna
the
play one
Garden. You know
year.
that, chill. You know that,
His son
chill.
gonna play 1 year at SC, and he gonna talk to the franchise into drafting his boy, so he can play with him on the Lakers,
Don't
and then
even.
he gonna
Oh
retire.
my God, chill. How you gonna speak something like that into existence? Like, don't even put that
I told
energy out the
listen,
atmosphere.
Bronny might end up in Cleveland. Goddamn, he might go back
University,
Bronny
to
might not even
Cleveland.
be a draft pick, man. He might go play in the
University
Lakers G
of
League, and then LeBron gonna call him up,
was
man.
not thinking that.
Come on.
Nah,
Hey, I told y'all
LeBron,
Braun was going to Oklahoma City.
LeBron going to New York. We got all the draft picks for the Lakers too. They'll do it.
He gonna go from the Western Conference Finals to the
No,
Knicks?
no,
Nah.
Hell yeah, he
no,
will. I mean, he got yeah. It's a
no,
battle. It's a battle over here because he
no.
got to battle Embiid.
No,
He
that's
got to
too.
battle
He got a
Embiid
better
and
chance
Giannis.
winning a chip in LA than he do in New York. That's
Yeah,
my
he
opinion.
better off in the West.
Thank you. There you go. There you go, Jill.
He better off in the West.
I had to clean that up for Miss E, man. She's about to jump on my
Damn,
head for
your
saying
man
Braun's
Steph
about to
out
leave
here
town.
hot, boy.
Come on, man.
Steph out
Stop playing
here
on his
hot.
name. Stop playing on his name. Stop playing on that man's name. Y'all
Steph
better
out here.
appreciate. Hey, listen, anybody in the sound of my voice, y'all better appreciate Steph while he's still here.
Number
Telling you,
one,
that boy.
hey,
Listen,
number one point guard of all time.
no,
You don't
no,
think he passed Magic yet?
nah, no. Steph revolutionized the point guard position, but Magic revolutionized it first. Magic was a unicorn before there was unicorns, man.
That is true.
Magic played every damn position on the floor and won a chip as a rookie.
Would you put Steph number two?
Oh, two, no question. Ain't nobody between Magic and Steph. And if Magic
I
didn't win
would.
a fifth ring, Steph would be the number one point guard all time.
All right. So you
Take
putting
that to the bank.
Steph over Isaiah?
Hands down. Hands down. Isaiah don't want them
I,
problems.
I I would too. I would too.
And honestly, in my opinion, I'll put Jason Kidd over Isaiah Thomas.
Mm.
I put
I don't
Jason
know
Kidd
about
over.
that one. I
That's
know
me. I
Jason
mean,
Kidd.
I'm a kid guy, dude. I'm a kid guy.
Yeah. I mean, I understand. I mean, I'm a Jason Kidd fan too. But Isaiah was a, what I'm
Jason,
saying.
hey,
Even
listen,
though he gets all the credit, but it really was the microwave that used to get motherfuckers off his ass.
that's true. I mean, Isaiah had a lot of help. I mean, Jason
Yeah.
Kidd, he really ain't getting no
Yeah,
help
Jason
till he
Kidd
went
ain't
to
had
Dallas.
nobody, man. Jason Kidd had one good team, and that's when he was on the Nets.
Yeah, when he had
And
Kenyon Martin and Kittles and all of those dudes.
yeah, Kenyon was just too young. Kenyon
Yeah,
was too young. You
look at
know,
the numbers between Isaiah
that's when
Thomas
Kittles was
and Jason
cooking,
Kidd, man.
boy. That's when Kittles was cooking, boy.
They had, I mean, they had some players, man. They had some players.
They had
And don't
Jefferson.
forget Jason Kidd played in Phoenix too. Played in
Oh yeah,
Phoenix
yeah,
too.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And
That's what I'm
Dallas.
saying. That's what. Yeah, 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 yeah,
And
yeah,
Jason
man.
Kidd is in the top, I think, top 5 in 3-pointers all time.
Is he top 75?
No. You want to talk about a tragedy? Come on, man. Come on.
Yo,
We
but
can
they
say,
got,
hey, look,
but they got
I
A,
think
but
we
they got
covered. I
AD.
think we
We
covered that on
always
the
go back
previous
to this top
episode.
75 thing, man. This
Hold
top
on, man.
75 thing really got me messed up, man. We always go back to that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna come back up because we're gonna bring up a player that made his stamp in the NBA, and then we always be like, "Yo, is he on the top 75?" Nah. Like, yo, what the
Oh, you
fuck,
know,
And then
matter of
man?
they
fact.
don't
Oh,
make the
oh, whoa,
list.
whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Jason Kidd is on the top 75.
Oh, all right, all right, all right, cool, cool, cool. All right,
Had to,
okay, okay,
had to go to the stat
okay.
monster real quick. Stat
I was
monster
about to
says he's
have a problem, yo.
yeah, number 36. He's on the list. Number 36.
All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, cool. Woo,
That
man.
would have been a trap. That would have been a tragedy if he wasn't on the
We
top
always go
75.
back to that 75. That 75.
Man,
Man, it's
Clay,
because it's so many people that's missing off that joint, and they put them
man.
new
We had
people
an
in.
episode. We had one of those episodes
Yeah,
where we
yeah, 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 yeah.
a lot of people got snubbed off that list, man. A lot of people got snubbed. They'll make it in on the 100 anniversary team.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I'll be an old man by then. By then I won't give a shit who on the list by then.
All right. Anything on NBA? Anything else on the NBA?
Um, I'm more excited about the All Star break because I think it's gonna be in Vegas this year.
Okay. Who is the is it in Vegas? No, no, it's not in Vegas. It's in
Was
the
it in
COVID state. It's in Indianapolis because they had to move it back. Because remember, they had COVID
Oh,
and
okay,
they never had the All Star game because of COVID.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
Oh, my man
they
gonna be
pushed
on the All Star team. What's my man name from Indiana? He
how
killing it this year.
that's why they pushed them in
Halliburton.
this that's why they pushed them in the midseason tournament because it was
Halliburton.
always the All Star break is in Indianapolis. You know what I'm saying?
You know where it is next year? It's in the
Where?
Bay.
Ooh.
It's in the Bay next year.
Super Bowl is in Vegas.
Yep.
Super Bowl
Yep.
is in Vegas.
I'm good. I'm good on NBA right now. I'm good on NBA. I mean, we still got NFL to go on. I really don't start getting into the NBA until
To
after
the
Super Bowl weekend.
To the crux of it start getting it going, really.
to the playoffs
Yeah,
is
yeah, that's when
over
we
and
start getting
stuff
interested.
like that. Yeah, you know, that's how it usually
Yeah.
works out. That's when they start cranking it up as far as NBA on TV as well too.
So
Golden
so
State
before we shift, I know all of us is kind of rooted in sneaker verse and sneaker universe and everything. Do we want
hmm
to talk about any new pickups or anything like
Now,
that?
well, for me, I will give the floor to you guys because I haven't picked up anything. It's all about been this whole month. I think the last pair of sneakers I picked up was what was the last pair I picked up?
What up, Steve Brown? Make sure y'all hit that like button, man.
MC Brown.
Do the right thing.
That's how long I haven't bought a pair of sneakers. I can't even remember.
Since what was your
Oh,
last
oh,
pickup?
oh. The last pickup was these, yo. Honestly, and these was like right before December. The satin,
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
the satin
okay,
bricks. This is my last pickup.
okay. I rock with
And then
those.
after that, it's been all about the kids, trying to get everything established for Christmas.
You
And
ain't wrong.
I,
You didn't get the 12s?
nah, I didn't get the 12s. I didn't get the 11s. I didn't get the 12s. I didn't get
Yeah, both
anything.
of those are probably restock. They've been restocking.
But I will be reaching back and literally this year in 2024, majority of my sneakers I will be purchasing will be probably Air Force Ones.
Mm.
Um, and a lot of kind of retro cuts. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's where I'm kind of where my collection is kind of heading right now. You know what I'm saying? And
You ain't
the
wrong.
usual Jordan. You know what I'm saying? The usual retros, the bread. The bread fours. I'm pick. Whatever
Mhm.
Jordans that drop that I need to pick up, I'll pick up. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
Have you
and then
counted
like
yours? Black
I
Out,
know Miss E got some. I know she got
how
some.
many Air Force Ones do you have?
I gotta count. Let me see. One, two, three, four. That's eight. I think right there alone I got 12. I think I got 12 in that row. 24. I got about 35 to 40 pairs.
Damn.
Yeah, I gotta count mine.
Air Force Ones.
I can count all mine on one hand. I got 5 pairs.
But like,
5 pairs.
and then, and that's only because I just started really going at my Air Force towards the end of the last year. Really, my reach back I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna get all the airships. I'm
Mm.
gonna finish the airship collection. They keep releasing them, so it's pushing me
Mhm.
back more. But I will finish those because luckily people don't like them. It's great for
Yeah,
me.
Mhm.
I'm gonna finish my airship collection, and I'm gonna be on some Air Force, like reaching back for like real vintage Air Force Ones and stuff like that. And whatever new Air Force Ones come out. Speaking of that, Ricky just hit me the other day. He said he to send him an offer for the Travis Scott Air Force Ones. Is it the all white ones? I'm not
mm.
sure
I
which
think so.
ones
That
he's
was the last
talking
one.
about.
You talking about the
That was the
Utopia?
last one.
That's the last one that came out, the all white ones.
Yeah, the all
Mhm.
white ones, the
Yeah,
Utopia.
I think he got a pair of those, so I might get those from Rick.
You ain't
But
wrong.
that's about me. But the floor is you guys, man. If you guys want to show sneakers, it's all you. I will be the man that'll set up the stage for you guys. Just let me know, man.
No,
You
that'd
know what
be
I'm
Miss
chill
saying?
E.
town. I mean, I recently just posted my last ones
Well,
that I recently picked
you
up. That was
whatever
my
You
you
know what was
whatever you
what? Hold on. You know what was cool about Miss E's top 10? I believe she also did a top 10 that was non-SB, right?
I
If
did
I'm not
too.
mistaken. I
I
like
did.
that. I like that.
yeah yeah
I'm not
yeah
doing the
yeah
top
yeah.
10 this year. I got too many damn sneakers. I ain't doing a top 10.
Yeah.
Too many.
Because I got the thing is, chill. I got more than what I posted. Obviously, I got a lot more than what I posted. But
Hmm.
what I ended up just doing is I broke it down and I did just a whole one of just nothing but SBs because I had gotten so many SBs. So I just
Damn
did my
man.
10, the SB one, and then I did non SBs, meaning like here's SBs, but this gonna be everything else outside of these SBs because I went
Yeah,
hard
that
on
was
that
clean.
to the point to where I had enough to cover the category, so I
Which
did
was
it.
which was wild because I was watching everybody post their stuff and I'm like, the majority of people's top 10s, 60% of them was SBs,
Right,
including the Jordan 4 SB.
right.
I'm like,
Yeah, I
damn, there
gotta
was so
I
much
gotta
other stuff that came
I
out.
gotta get that
And
shoe.
and
I gotta
and,
get.
and I didn't put that one in my non SB. You notice because that was in the other category.
It
Hmm.
might be to the point where I'm not even gonna get that shoe. I'm gonna just wait for the next color. So
Yeah, there's rumors that some other colorways are coming, but I got
yeah.
one. I got one pickup. I'm gonna go grab it real quick. I'm gonna come right back.
All right, cool. Yeah, man. I haven't been. I'm telling you, I haven't been on no sneaker stuff, man. I'm telling you, I've really been focusing on making sure everybody got a good Christmas, man, and grinding it out. I'm trying to see because like I know I be buying like certain things and do be coming home with sneakers, but I don't think I bought anything, man. I don't think I bought anything.
That hasn't been shown. That hasn't been
No,
published.
I haven't. I think that's literally the Satins was the last thing I bought. The last thing up. No. When did the Satins come out? In October? I
Yeah,
think.
they came out in
I
October.
think so.
I know they came out before the 12s did. Saturn
The
was before the
one,
12.
the one
Because
you
I think
picked
I
up.
got. I think I got the Halloween Air Force One in October too.
You
Yeah.
ready?
That's about
Yes.
it. All right, hold on, chill. Let me get you. Let me get you center stage. Bingo. Woo! That
Yeah,
Kobe, boy.
you got a pair.
Hmm.
That
Not only the shoe
Nice,
Kobe.
now.
Kobe.
Not only the
Yeah.
shoe. Not only the shoe.
Oh, you got
Oh,
the
you got
jersey
the
too.
Laker
Want to look
jersey
up
too.
close and
The Mamba
see
jersey.
the
Nice.
Hmm.
black scale
Oh, look
too
at it. Look.
too.
Ooh, you see this detail?
Oh, it's Snake.
Yeah,
You see that?
It's Snake.
that's the Mamba edition.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
you see the detailing on the jersey. Yeah, we see it. You can see it.
that's
yeah,
That's
nice.
nice.
yeah. Had to put in some work, man. Had to put my plug. I had to put my plug to work, man. Had to make it work for us. Work
That's
for the money,
nice.
you know.
You showed the wrong shoe, Till. You should have showed the other shoe. The other shoe has the yellow on it.
One shoe,
Oh, with the
only
yellow
one,
signature.
only
Oh,
On
one
the
hold on.
shoe
heel.
got, only one shoe got
Right.
yellow.
Hold on. She
Come
got it.
on now. You know I pay attention to the details. It's the
Man,
details.
Miss E be
Little
on her
thing.
game, boy.
She got it. You right.
Only one shoe got yellow.
Look.
Only
See?
got this. Only got the The one shoe has his signature.
Don't ever question my knowledge.
Yeah.
I Miss E,
Kobe
I ain't got
beat
nothing.
Ryan.
Nothing good things to say. That
There
gold
you go.
signature on
Now
there.
you put the jersey. Now you put the jersey with it. See, now you put the jersey. Now you put the jersey. There you go.
Yeah, I thought I was good with the presentation. Miss E just go ahead
Yeah,
and
you got
See?
you,
There
Miss
you go.
E.
man.
Now we working. Now see? There you go.
Miss
Just
E is
Yeah.
remember,
getting.
give my credit next time you pull that out in a battle.
She getting her
When I
battle
come,
skills.
no. When I come down to LA, I'll have the 8 on with these.
Speaking of battles, I
I
believe
got a jersey like that, but mine ain't don't have all that Mamba stuff on it. But I got that jersey.
I
You got
believe
the premium one.
I believe
Respect
CCP
your
is
mom.
doing his sneaker battle, right?
Yeah,
Is it
he's
a
setting up for might be this Friday or next Friday, one of the two.
is it a tournament?
Nah, it's just season 2.
Just season two. All right, there we go. So we gonna
He
have.
has his one-on-ones, and I think he has the tournament after everybody's done with their one-on-one. So
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. 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 Cool.
shout out to CCP.
All
Go
right.
subscribe to him.
Go subscribe to CCP, man. He's doing the little battle thing. Me and Tree was supposed to do fight nights over here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
The Tree battles. You know what I'm saying? If Tree, you out there
oh yeah.
listening, you know what I'm saying? We still available for fight nights on Friday nights. You know what I'm saying? Friday,
Is
we
that
gonna
like
call it
what does that
Friday.
mean? What does that mean? Is that a call out? What is that?
It's
How does that work?
basically remember how I forgot who used to do that shit when they used to judge the
Like the battle
battles
royal?
like it's not a battle royal. Um, they used to you pull out how many shoes was it, Missy? How do you do it again? Was it depends on how many
Okay.
rounds you want to go.
Okay.
You pull out a shoe, any shoe, and then the judges
Hmm.
vote and give you
Or
10
like a boxing
9,
score.
10 8. Yeah, the
Oh,
boxing
that's
score.
like DB, like my man Daniel Blake used to do.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
He used to
yeah,
do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess Tree tweaked it. So I forgot Tree's rules, man. I gotta listen to how he did it again. He did it a certain way. Three
That's dope.
judges.
You talking about the one where he did the boxing battle?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it's three judges.
Oh,
Depends
you
on how
wasn't
many
around,
rounds you got,
you wasn't around that for that too?
and then you
No,
tally
I
up
missed
the
that. I missed the
score.
tree. What is it called? The tree style or something like that. It was called
Yeah,
tree
yeah,
style
yeah,
battle or something.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
I saw it.
But
I
it
was
was,
looking through the
but
trap
it also,
videos,
but
and I
also too,
saw it up there.
it was a knockout. Like you can knock
You can
out
knock
like
a person out, or you can get a
certain rounds.
knockout in the
Could be
round,
a knockout.
or a knockdown.
Ooh,
Yeah, knockdown or
okay.
whatever. Yeah.
You can
And y'all gonna
score a
be doing those over
knockdown.
here on Friday nights?
I was trying to get Tree with it, but you know me, I've been working it's Christmas, but now Christmas over, it's time to turn up, goddamn.
Yeah, you ain't
So
lying. Turn the heat up.
we're gonna be turning it up, you know what I'm saying?
I heard
Starting,
I
somebody
know who
stole
I ain't
his
battling.
league though.
huh?
I ain't. Go ahead.
I don't know.
What'd you say, Miss E?
I said I heard a word that somebody said they kind of like jacked his program.
His
Oh,
style?
oh,
Yeah.
That was fast.
that
Right.
was but I didn't see it because they was doing. I don't know if because
I
I
didn't
didn't
see it
listen.
either because
I didn't
I
see it.
don't watch that, but
I they dropped the link in the chat, so I checked it out. You know what I'm saying? Um, I didn't see any
Put it in the
scoring going
put it in the
on.
private chat, Miss E. Put it in the private chat because I don't know who you talking about who stole it. Put it in the private
I
chat.
I didn't see any scoring going on. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't, and I kind of skimmed through the live. I didn't really, you know what I'm saying? I just kind of was skimming through the battle to see what was going on. But it looked like it was more
Okay.
like a battle royale type of thing because everybody was pulling shoes out. I didn't
Hmm.
see like two people pulling out a shoe, pulling out shoes. I seen everybody pulling out like
Yeah, I need to go
just like
rewatch the one on the trap first. I think that was that's when I heard about it, but I didn't watch the whole thing. I
wait,
need to go
is
back and
Wendell
watch it.
saying is Wendell saying he was battling? Was he the one battling? What is he talking about?
I have no idea. I thought the first ones that battled on Tree Sting was Miss E, and somebody else.
oh no, it was it was she Wendell saying it was him that said he copied Tree Battle. Well, now he's saying that he was wrong. It was the holidays. I was wrong. He was drunk. And it was twisted.
Oh my god.
You ain't wrong.
Man, he ain't wrong. It's the holidays, man. Shit, we was all
Yeah,
turned
blame it on
up.
alcohol. Blame it on alcohol.
You know what I'm saying? Am I right, Wendell? That's what you're trying to say in the chat? Because, you know, you just dropping little, you ain't typing the whole
Just
thing.
like
But
what?
I think that's what he's trying to say. I think that's what he's
So
trying to
he
say.
snitched on himself, but then he apologized and recanted his
Yeah,
statement.
my
Is that what
bad,
he did?
my bad, my bad. He did the my
All
bad,
right.
my bad.
Shout out to Wendy.
No, no, he said the first round was tree style. Yeah, fam. I didn't see.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying. I didn't. But it was. But they always pulling out shoes though. So I don't understand. Ah, never mind. Well, anyway,
That's what I'm saying. I need to go back
Exactly.
and watch
That's what I said. I don't know. I don't even watch it, so I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
get with Tree. We gonna do Friday night fights over here, man. You know what I'm saying? It
it.
don't
Hell yeah.
matter who wanna. We gonna whatever. You want to come up and battle? You want to come up and go 5, 6 rounds with somebody? Just come up and go
Bring
five,
your
six
ass.
rounds, man. You
Bring
know what
your
I'm saying?
ass.
Bring your
Because it
ass.
was going fast, Tail. It was literally going so fast. People were just popping up and battling, and it
Yeah,
was
yeah, because it's quick. You know, you just pulling, ain't no questions. You just pulling a shoe. You know what I'm saying?
Just shoot
Your
there
for
was
shoe
for
so
go
many
shoe.
against
battles.
my shoe.
I battled Danny that night. You
Damn.
missed
I
me
need
and
to go
Danny
back and watch it.
battling.
Yeah, they
What?
Mhm.
Yeah,
went.
I
They
need
was
to.
going through bad. People was popping up. They was going through battle after
I
battle
battled
after battle.
Danny, then Danny battled a couple other people.
Yeah, I was up
Oh
there
yeah, I
for
need
a
to go back
minute.
and
Then I
watch
was in the chat, and then I fell
Oh,
asleep. I was
and Word and
battling
Danny
all night.
battled. You missed
I was
Word and
battling
Danny battle
all
too.
night. I
Word and
fell
Danny
asleep.
battled
it. Oh
that
man. Oh
night.
yeah. I need to go watch the playback for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
they was battling all night.
Yeah,
That's my
Curry,
kind of
they
battle.
was
96
all battling.
career game with
Word and
30
Danny
plus
battled. Then I
points.
got up there and I battled Danny, and then Danny battled somebody else. It was like, boom.
My kind of battle. Show a
Will
whole
he
lot of damn shoes. That's all I like to
will
see.
he
Yeah.
be the most in
No
NBA
question.
history? Your man Steph just put up another number. Hold on.
Uh oh. Come on, man. Did they
Oh,
win?
second most in NBA hit. Oh no, he the second most. James Harden's number one. Another 30
What?
point game. 30-point game with four plus 3 pointers and four steals.
Hmm.
Just gonna put that man in the hall right now, man. Go and put
19th
him in.
career game. He's second to James Harden. Yo, James
Man.
Harden is a beat. James Harden going in the hall too. He put up some crazy
Oh,
ass
no
numbers.
question. He in top
Him,
75 too.
Russ, dudes put up some wild ass numbers that
Yeah.
a lot of people probably won't break, man. I don't think anybody gonna catch that triple double.
Steph had 36, bruh.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
He killed it in the fourth quarter. He took over the game.
That's all I need to hear. Warriors won, Steph went off.
Mm-hmm.
Sound good to me.
Them young boys was giving them some work in the beginning, the first 3 quarters.
That's how I start
Young,
off. Then Steph started catching
yeah,
fire,
because you
man.
know
It
them,
ain't
they gotta get their legs, man. Them young boys running
Gotta
over
go
there in
warm up. Gotta warm up.
the
Steph like, I'm gonna
young
let
boys.
y'all get tired in the fourth, and I'm gonna go ahead and take over, man.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So, yo, man, I
Another
appreciate.
dope show, my brother.
That's
Another dope
yeah,
show.
Yes.
I'm
Another dope
trying to
one.
tell you.
Go fly.
Trying to tell you, season two, sports talk. I guess we back now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Um, the next one will be on channel Chilltown. So that's how we do it. We kind of go from one channel to another channel to the next channel. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh
that's
yeah.
how we do it. So I give the floor to you, Miss E. The
The champ.
the the trap house fantasy football champion. We're not
Discount double check.
worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Thank you guys. Again, it was a awesome live. A lot of great conversation. Great topics, and the fantasy league. Again, I appreciate everyone that participated in the fantasy league. It was definitely dope. It was fun. Look forward to running it back, of course. And running it back with me being in the championship and running it back with me winning that
I'm
trophy
telling
again, and,
you.
and possibly getting a belt if the belt comes about.
So now
But
we won't get the belt. I'm gonna make sure we get the belt. I'll make sure we get the belt.
Hmm.
that's what's
We're gonna
up.
get the belt. We
That's
gonna get the belt. Cause I know when I get the belt, I know dudes, their egos, man. They gonna want that belt, man.
Yeah, yeah.
They gonna
They
That's
want
got to
that
fair.
come get
belt.
it from me though. They got to come get it. They
That's
want
what
it.
I'm
They
Yeah.
got to come
Gotta
grab
knock
I'm
the
it.
saying.
champ out,
That's
man.
I'm
what
not
I'm
giving it
Gotta
up
knock the champ
easy.
out.
saying.
Not giving it up easy.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
so yeah. Again, I'm thankful and appreciative because it was a great group of individuals to be in the league with, and you guys made it fun for me, especially for my first one. So I enjoyed it. And
Salute.
outside of that, again, looking forward to the next live. Make sure everybody like, share, subscribe, hit the like button, and definitely subscribe to Chill. So that you get the put the notifications on. So when next time we go live, you guys will get notified. And outside of that, I hopefully everyone had a great Christmas, a blessed New Year's, and continue to have a blessed 2024.
Oh,
Amen.
my brother Chilltown. The floor is yours.
Man, oh man. 2023 was a good one, man. Started off on a good note. Ended up on a good note. Everybody made it to 2024. Fantasy league. I mean, Miss E put it down, man. I can't say it any better than she did. She walked in the door. She ain't say much, but she did all her talking on the field, man. And she walked out with the belt, and she earned every bit of it. And along with some newfound rookie respect because, like she said, it was her first time, but she conducted herself like a consummate professional. So Shout out to Miss E. Appreciate the competition, along with everybody else in the trap football. And once that belt comes out, it's a whole nother story. We're gonna turn the competition up a little bit, competition up a little bit more because everybody gonna want to rock that belt. So I'm looking
God,
forward to it.
good.
For the show, man, another dope show, dope topics. Miss E, as always, keeps us on track and keeps us on point. So looking forward to moving the party over to my channel next time we do it. Some new topics, some new discussions, and y'all just stay tuned, man. We're gonna do some big things. Appreciate you, my brother Black, and we're gonna do it again on my side of the fence. So thank you.
No, I appreciate you guys, man. It all panned out. I never would have planned that the two finalists would have been my co-hosts
Go figure, right?
out of the fantasy football
Follow the
league.
script.
So,
We
and the
followed the
thing
script.
about it is, like, Chill's like, yo, man, when we gonna do sports talk? We need to do sports talk. And I'm like, damn, I'm working. And I'm like, yo, I gotta do this. But then Christmas comes around, and then what I'm saying, I'm
Mhm.
getting backed up. But then what happens? Look how God works. The
Right.
two
Mhm.
finalists get down at the end of it on my two co-hosts, and I say, we got to do sports talk. You know what I'm saying?
Next year, they gonna say that we know too much about
They're gonna say
sports.
we set
That's
it
why
up.
we're in the
They're gonna say it
final.
was a setup. Now they're gonna
We
say it
follow
was
the
a
script.
setup.
We
They're
follow
gonna
the
Right.
say it was
script.
scripted.
Follow the
It
script.
was scripted. You know what I'm saying?
Scripted.
But that's how it worked out. I appreciate you guys
Look at
coming through.
God. Look at
You know
God.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
And we'll be back on Chill Towns for sports talk with the same three on the panel with whatever comes up in the world in this sports community as far as the NBA, NFL, and baseball, whatever.
Everything.
We're here to
Everything.
talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Once again, another dope live, y'all. And we're
Yes,
gonna
yes,
sign
yes.
out this way, and I'm gonna sign out with the music, man. So peace, y'all.
Peace,
See y'all
Peace,
y'all.
peace,
next time.
peace.
All right.